don't know. I'm not the pessimistic guy. So.
I think we're live right now on Team Fortress TV. Surprise, DavidTheWin. This is your boy Admirable. I'm joined by Bulle right now. Bulle, whose name I always murder. You know, we've still got DavidTheWin. We're running the stream for us, doing the production, and yeah, it's Team Fortress TV, and we're here for the Challengers Cup that has progressed now to the semi-final. And the game we're going to be covering here on the main stream is Epsilon eSports by Fragnet Networks, or whatever the hell it is, versus The Last Resort. And at this stage of the tournament, both teams have secured themselves $100, but they're trying to get through to that final, so they can either get 900 for first or 400 for second, a total of 1,500 bucks put up by Razor. So shout out to those guys. And it's going to be a best of 3, of course. The maps have been predetermined. It's Badlands, Sunshine, and Snakewater. Bulle, have you seen any TF2 action this season?
Well, I'm gonna be honest with you. I didn't follow this season at all. Just merked one official for full tilt. It was pretty bad. Like we ended up getting 5-0, 5-0, but reason. So it's gonna be fun to me because it's new rosters. I don't know what those teams are capable of. I'm just looking forward to it.
Well, you haven't really missed much of the season. It's only just week 2 is going to start today. So actually, there will be 2 ETFTL games being played tomorrow. Prem games I'm talking about on Monday, and 2 on Thursday. Keep an eye on teamfortress.tv for that schedule information. But just clear that from your mind for now, because it's all about this cup right here. It is high stakes TF2 action as we progress now. 4 teams have been left by the wayside. We've said goodbye to Kritzberg for defense. They didn't even show up for their game. We've said goodbye to Planet Express. The dream is over. Sheepy is actually casting on stream 2 now with Turbo Tabs. They're going to be covering Full Tilt versus Reason. And you can catch that game at twitch.tv/teamfortresstv2. But also, we have said goodbye to Lego, who are really, they're in a resurgence this season's, man. You know, when I say that the team name Lego to you, you would think these guys are garbage. They're actually pretty good this season. We've also said,
we played them I marked sometimes for again Full Tilt, and they're alright. They got good individual players. They got my boy Dimul, which is, I rate him pretty high. They got Sorix on scout, who's a beast, and
a beast.
Yeah, and Josh is really underrated as Soldier as well. I think he's a really solid soldier.
We've also we've said goodbye to the Russians, who got smashed by Epsilon in the previous round. I think we're going to be getting underway soon, so let me give you a real quick roster rundown. We're going to have Nox on Medic, Numlock on Demoman, Mike will be playing Roamer, Tech on Pocket, and Shocky and Flippy playing Scout. That's the Epsilon lineup there. Then for The Last Resort, aka TLR, it's going to be Nursey playing Medic, pocketed by Amps. We'll have Concrete on Roamer, Kyler and Hair P playing Scout, and your boy Varhoria playing the big demo man, pumping out those dams. The demo man of I-49. He's here, and he's ready to rock. But who do you fancy for this game then, Bull?
Well, I don't I'm gonna be biased because Tech is playing Epsilon, so I'm secretly rooting for Epsilon to win. And Flippy is playing there as well. They have so many top players in their team, so I really don't see how Epsilon's gonna lose that one.
You're gonna back Epsilon. Well, I haven't actually seen TLR play yet this season. I didn't catch their VOD from week 1, so I'm gonna back The Last Resort all the way, man. And as a result of that, we will be watching. We're watching War Rollout. He's coming into house right now. He's picked up the kit. And he's pre-firing his sticks to the balcony, and he's going to have Mike jumping straight into his face. War is forced back on the choke, but he's pretty weak, but his scouts have managed to put up some decent protection there, and Amps gets the bomb in onto Numlock. It's turned into a 4-on-4 here on middle, but Nursey's been forced under the point. She's trying to escape towards the slope. Kyler's there to protect, and it looks like The Last Resort might be able to come up trumps here on middle. Nox has already abandoned Flippy, who goes down there as the last man on middle, but a pretty solid mid coming out from The Last Resort. Medic stays alive.
Yeah, I really like that mid from TLR. They, as soon as they came to mid, they all regrouped on wall, protect him, as he was pretty weak. And they just waited for like the Epsilon aggression and they just cleaned everyone up. It was pretty well played.
They're pushing forward onto the Spire right now. Her P has gone down though, and Nursey has popped off her Uber. It's kind of a sketchy situation right now. Epsilon are kind of baiting them forward. Nox is about to get his charge. They're just keeping their players up. They were hoping they were going to commit forward to Spire, but they haven't. So the last resort, making the right decision here, backing out. But they're about to lose. Ams on the flank there gets cleaned up by Numlock, and he might have seen that the Valley was
wow. Yeah, they did not expect it. Like they're on their face right away. Oh wow, it's a full wipe. I really like that play from Epsilon. Like they catch them off guard, like just pushing from reset. I guess like Tiela didn't expect it. It just got crushed.
Yeah, they really did get punished hard there, and it's kind of a rude awakening here for the last resort. They're facing off against much stiffer opposition than they have so far in the league and in the cup.
Oh yeah, Nox didn't even pop on mid, like, yeah, wow. And it's gonna be a steam roll.
Flippy dies on the point though, he runs in and plays the Minesweeper role here, so just as the Uber fades,
and
it's actually man advantage to TLR, and they have pretty decent position here, but Mike is trying to pressure War just as we get this pause going on. I'm not entirely sure what's going to happen. Surely Mike can't kill off Nursey here. War's got plenty of health. I feel like Mike's about to die.
Looks like that bomb is missing from War. I don't know. Like, I don't know why they had all the time in the world, Epsilon. They didn't have like rushed from main here. They lose Flippy right away, and this super looks pretty bad if you ask me. I'm like, they're gonna fall back, and we're gonna see the first stalemate of the game if you ask me.
Little unpause coming in. Oh, Tech! Did you see that? Tech was pinned against the wall, but he just like wall jumps off it. And Mike did kill Nursey. Oh, sorry about that. I ever doubted you, Mike. Epsilon just, even though they've got a terrible Uber, they just win anyway because they're beasts. That just happened. Okay.
Forget about my stalemate. Epsilon just said, "Fuck that."
Brutal, absolutely brutal stuff. So we're gonna go to the second middle now, and I think I'm gonna check out what Mike is up to here, because he tried to get onto War last time, did a lot of damage, but now he's going to jump onto his own train. He's mixing it up, trying to hit that air shot, but Soldiers just kind of give each other the slip, but Concrete ends up giving away the first pick. But Herpy finds Stefan, Kyler onto Mike, and the scouts of the last resort are just shredding Epsilon here on middle. Again, coming up trumps, and they're trying to push ahead here. They're going to leave one scout to cap. Kyler's already coming through from Hunter. He sees Nox, Flippy, and Tech back it off. I feel like Tech is going to contest this one, Bulle. He's got big balls.
Yeah, he always does that. He likes it, playing with the heels and try to do something with it, but doesn't look like they're going to make it. They have to fall back to last. It's a wise decision.
The last resort, again, a strong middle, but this time they take Spire off the back of it, and they're going to be facing off against an Epsilon forward hole. It will be Uber versus Uber. But Tech spamming the rockets there, that's going to give TLR the clue they need, that it is a forward hold they're going to be facing off against, so they have to be careful here. If Tech sees enough players grouped up, they might just take the Uber into them. But oh, Tech keeps chipping away at War there, and the heals from Nursey didn't come in time, so that's an easy pick, and Tech's going to continue here. They know this is a good situation to trade, they've already got that Demo Man pick, and they've got all the entrances for here. Kyler's going to try and run bottom left to last. Numlock sees it, Stefan's going to run back. It's Stefan versus Kyler for the point, but Epsilon are all falling back to try and deal with that threat. Tech cleans up three in the lobby, catches off War on the balcony, then finds the two scout picks there, Herpy and Kyler going down. War is just back on the field right now. Tech going huge in that defense. What a superb forward hold.
Yeah, I'm not sure I agree with like the decision of Nursey of like popping there. As soon as like she dropped War, she should have just like fall back and try to keep the Uber from middle. Like, Ubering from like trash to top to balcony is such horrible position. I don't know.
Yeah, I think you're right, man. Probably just best to have immediately retreated, but they decided to take the fight and they've lost Spire as a result of it. But they've actually ended up here with a slim Uber advantage. I feel like they're not aware of it. They're playing very passively on middle. They're expecting an Uber versus Uber fight here. Tech is now going to poke into the house. Conky was just there a second ago. That is Concrete, the Portuguese soldier. If you're not aware of him, he's been playing TF2 for a long time. I guess he came into the team as a recommendation from Kyler, you know, that Portuguese brotherhood. But he has, I think he's played Demo in different seasons as well, but he's playing soldier here. He's kind of like a Portuguese journeyman, you know, he's been around that Div 1, Div 2 level for a lot of seasons, and here he is getting his step up to Premiership level.
Yeah, like I heard like Bulle was playing for TLR, but apparently he's not playing tonight.
Yeah, I think that's because Buttnose is like, he's one of the admins of the cup. Him and Sideshow kind of put this thing together, so shout out to those guys as well, actually. Doing a lot of work to get this big money on the line here for TF2.
Yeah, fair enough. Big shout out to them. So yeah, like we're still in stalemate. Like I think Epsilon like can play like the waiting game. Just try to send Mike for a bomb and bait the aggression of TLR. Like it's really hard to push even like 5v6 from like choke to mid. So they have all the time in the world.
Yeah, there's a real fight going on the flank right now. Mike and Stefan trying to push back Kyler and Concrete. The Portuguese assassins have been forced back. They're going to regroup with their medic on middle, but you can just see both teams taking this very seriously, not wanting to take risks. I mean, Epsilon feel like it's up to TLR to make the plays. Here comes Concrete, actually. He's in with a super high bomb. Manages to walk in onto the back of Nox there, gets the foresight, but goes down. Meanwhile, War loses out to Mike. I missed that fight, but it was someone in the valley. Did you see how War died?
I had no idea. He probably overextended.
Probably was setting up a sticky trap in the house like bite and got flanked by Mike. That would be the classic War move. Here we do finally see the counter pop from Nursey. And
such a bad Uber.
Oh,
such a bad Uber. How they're gonna get destroyed here if Epsilon keep on pushing.
Amps gets gibbed there as the sole recipient of that Uber charge. He went and tried to make something happen, but War is going absolutely ham on choke just as Epsilon think they have that edge. They're trying to force the issue. War minces them up. Numlock trying to retreat here with Nox. They're going to be able to run through the house. Hairpiece look at the flank, trying to cut them off. But Flippy is going to be there to shut him down with the scattergun to the face. He survives though, but Numlock's in, but catches Hairpiece just as he comes up slope. Manages to find that
impressive, yeah.
And knocks onto Conky as well. 2 picks there. And things just turning around in an instant. How did TLR not manage to take middle off the back of that? I don't understand.
I don't know, like, even though like they were 3v4, like they didn't give them any ground. Like I really like the way they play. They play aggressive and like they fight for every point, like Epsilon. And I guess, I don't know, TLR is giving them, I guess, too much respect because they were like man advantage there. Like they were 5 and they were 3 and they just fell back. I don't know.
Yeah, you really can't be complacent against Epsilon. They can push at any moment. And I mean like a coordinated push as well, not just like because they're crazy aggressive, but they do love to make those unexpected plays. You can't take your eye off the ball. You have to try and keep tabs on their team at all time. Right now though, it's currently Uber versus Uber and it looks like they're looking to stack the flank. Yeah.
Double soldier bomb from Valley, trying to catch one of the scouts. Yeah. Kylo just hit like 2 rockets and dies. Soldier behind, trying to force the Uber. Who is it? Is it Concrete? Oh, it's AMS actually, he dies as well. He got tagged though. It's like 5v4. Pretty sure Epsilon is gonna try and push through choke there. Since like TLR is holding so far back and Mike jumping in, forcing the Uber. Pretty good. Nox still holding to this Uber. And it's gonna be such a good Uber, yeah. They can chase with the scout through Valley. They actually get one, it's War. And they're gonna get content of just capping Spire and holding, I guess.
Yeah, Flippy goes for the cap here. Stefan and Numlock try to farm more frags around lobby and reset. The cap comes in, and now both teams have the full complement of 6 players up here. But on the TLR side, I'm wondering, are they planning to off-class? Yeah, Kyler loves that pyro action. He's going to be playing top right here, but neither team has an Uber charge just yet. And he's spamming off those detonator flares, so they're well aware that a pyro is on the field here. And that takes away the element of surprise, at least. Maybe it's just the Kyler mind games. We're going to see double soldier spam bottom right, the classic Epsilon maneuver. Amps manages to survive just about. Tech gets Concrete down to 30 health there, but Kyler steps forward and kills off Flippy with the flame flare combo.
Oh wow, but again, like the overextension after that 1 pick, and they just lost 2 for that. 3 now, wow. They're only 2 now. Yeah, it's gonna be pretty tough for TLR. Spawn wait like 5 seconds if they can hold.
Nox is popping off his charge now as well. Once they manage to clean up these two players, they can probably just flash on and off or just cap the point straight out. Nursey trying her hardest to hold on there, but Epsilon going to extend it to a 2-0 lead here. Who do you want to watch on middle, Bulle?
I'm actually gonna watch Concrete and see what he does, because I'm not sure how he plays. I want to see if he's aggressive or not on mid.
I see him rolling out through Valley here, and looks like he's gonna make a jump up from closet. Now he's gonna walk up the slope here. This is just gonna catch the back of Nox. He gets good damage. Nox surfs out on 30, lands on 8 health, and is just running away here. Epsilon lose 3 in the blink of an eye. Mike, Stefan, and Flippy all going down, and only Concrete down for TLR. They're trying to push ahead here as well. Ams is taking a little damage from Tech, who's gonna run into Resup and spawn back perhaps. No, he's gonna walk forward. He's going for it. Crazy Tech. Just distracting them though. He's dead up for Numlock, but Numlock leaves the door open and Ams pressures Nox back. Nox on 40 health up top. Manages to survive though, but Numlock
they picked Numlock, yeah.
had to go down.
That's a really good pick.
This
Wall
is
dies in exchange, but it's 4v5.
the point's open right now. They're just gonna run in, and Kyler is gonna get that back tap. Like, they really had Epsilon drawn out all over the place there.
Again, like TLR, with it, like it's the 3rd mid in a row they win. Like they manage to get the mid every time. Like Concrete did a pretty good job. Like he forced Epsilon back, and his team just walked forward and take position.
Epsilon with the Valley rollout. Looks like they're gonna move to the closet. About to walk through that shithouse. Tech jumps round. Nox is just waiting here for his scouts to get a regroup, and they beat out the bomb from Am's. Big air shot from Tech. And Nox is just sitting here trying to wait as long as possible before he commits himself through that little closet, and they've managed to clean up 5-6 players right now. Well, that is how you do it. Nice coordinated push there from Epsilon. You know, you saw the soldiers going in, but immediately both scouts come and protect Nox and just bait out those frags. A nice cleanup, but Epsilon really turning it on that middle, Bull.
Yeah, I guess Nox like took the things to his hand and like micromanaged them. Like he likes to do it.
He's the best at it. Nox and Mike, or Nox and Bite even, the king of the micromanagers.
Tech just ran into main and died. Not sure what was that all about.
Maybe potential
maybe
off class.
Yeah, I guess.
They did have advantage though, so it's kind of wasteful. Maybe they're just not fully aware of the situation, but by the time they walk up the spire and go in, it's going to be equal, right?
Narcy died right away, so they should have known. Like they have like almost full rare advantage. Now they're pushing. Yeah, Narcy's like 99. Yeah, she's gonna get it.
They managed to kill off Flippy. Here P goes down though, so it's Kyler dying as well makes it a man advantage here for Epsilon. TLR don't really have control of the high ground. It's just Amps, but he doesn't have the heals.
They're just getting spammed from top.
Yeah, Tech walks in and bullies them. Numlock coming in from the low ground, just going to steamroll onto the point there, and that was just kind of, it just wasn't quick enough from TLR. They did well to hold on initially, but they had to get up on the high ground to make sure that they could control the point there. They didn't, and Epsilon just bullied them, and they're going to extend their lead again to 2 rounds. It's 3-1 here as we go to the 5th mid fight.
I'm gonna watch AMS and see what he does. He's just walking through slope right now. Oh, Epsilon is playing Bulle. AMS just like nice air shot from him. He's re-jumping in, trying to get the med. Oh, he got really good damage on Nox. Nox like 46 HP. But his team is not following up, they're like just taking space on the point and not like following up on the damage. I'm not sure I agree with that.
Whoa, Stefan goes in from behind. As TLR think they're kind of taking control of the point, everybody is looking the wrong way. Stefan just walks across the point, and 2 shots, Nursey. Nox has survived long enough to get his charge up here as well, and slowly but surely Epsilon are just tightening their grip on this mid fight. They're going to chase down Kyler. Conky is just respawned. The cleanup is immense here from the Epsilon scouts, and it seems like a kind of a switch up from Epsilon there based on the successful mids that the Last Resort had. They just decided to sit back the last couple of mids. They were waiting, just waiting to see who's going to give them that first pick, and it was Concrete who died again early on mid, and just based off of that, even though Epsilon didn't have position, they just stayed with the heals. They managed to work their way forward.
Epsilon popped on main, they're just pushing to last. Tech jumping top left, getting the meds. Oh wow, it's just steamroll. They're just taking position there, they're gonna get the point. Yeah, easy. Like, doesn't even look like TLR is getting outplayed, they're just getting out DM. Like, Epsilon is playing so aggressive and it's working right now. Like, they didn't give them any respect, they're just walking through main, and Epsilon, like, Numlock got a pick through main and just rolled it from here.
Yeah, they need to stop giving away these easy frags. Like, they can definitely hold against Epsilon with 6 players up, but they need to show them perhaps just a little bit of respect. I'm just jumping forward onto the red hoodoo, but like, Epsilon aren't even trying to play on slope, they just go into the closet to the shithouse there. Now Conky's getting in onto Nox, but Nox surfs, lands on 30.
Oh, look at the Epsilon health, like they're all under 100 HP, they're all so weak.
It's incredible. Mike is in, whiffs 2 rockets onto Nursey though. Nursey gets the saw, gets the Uber, but can't pop it in time. It's going to be a drop on the logs. But again, just Epsilon with another dominant middle, and the last resort just seem to be collapsing here. Like, they don't have an answer here, Bulle. It's kind of sad.
Yeah, it is. Like, again, Epsilon playing so aggressive. Like, they were all under like 50 HP at some point, and they just kept on pushing, like faking their health. I really like the way they play. That's the way like the dominant team should play.
We're going to keep rolling in here, bottom right. It's going to be Numlocked, Tech, and Nox. Here's a rocket going off behind him and pops off. Conky and Kyler are just about to try and come in and contest the point as the Uber fades, but meanwhile the combo side gets crushed with Nursey, Amson, Herpy all going down. We're going to see Stefan off task with his Pyro just walking it onto the point, no problem. And right now it is map point for Epsilon before that. One round before that Mercy rule gets enacted here, so can TLR finally compose themselves and come up with an answer here, Bull?
Yeah, TLR needs to step their game up, like, and take some risk. Like, they're giving Epsilon too much respect, they need to play aggressive, like, they have the abilities to do it, they have good players. As soon as I say that, like, both sort of jump their train, try to counter jump the other soldier. MS get a nice pick onto Flippy. Tech with, like, the counter jump. They're all playing around choke, like, they're not taking any position, TLR.
Nice kind of recycling there from the Epsilon soldiers, but Kylo's come in and blindsided Tech. Nox and Mike are looking to retreat here. They're trying to back off. Flippy's just coming back from the respawn there, having died first on middle. He's going to be able to meet up with his combo. But throughout that, Nursey managed to stay alive, so the last resort find themselves in a position to contest. They take control of middle. And they've got 5 players here. War's about to join them. They're getting ready to go. There's still plenty of time left as well, actually. 11 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock, so I mean, they can do it for sure. There's loads of time to come back here. 4 rounds, no problem.
Yeah, they got 1 round, so it's definitely possible. They just need like to, yeah, play together a bit more, I guess. They just traded Uber to choke. Who's like, Concrete's going behind, he's probably going down. He managed to grab the health back and like being annoying on top.
Oh, surfs an air shot there onto the Spire. Numlock just focuses on choke and Nursey goes down to
Concrete behind.
Multiple
Concrete
stickers.
managed to get Nox. Even though they knew he was behind, he just walked in from main and killed Nox. But on the other side, Nursey died, yeah.
This is something that Kira said, that, you know, Epsilon, they play like Dignitas in that anytime there's a back cap on or a player behind, they just all go back and deal with it. So when Concrete went behind there, he actually turned the game into like a 5-on-3 on choke in favour of TLR, because the 5 TLR players trying to fight against just the Epsilon combo, who decided to stay, and half their team went to try and kill Concrete, but eventually he managed to kill Nox anyway. But like, that's the sort of smart play that TLR need to try and abuse here to get back into this game. Epsilon are definitely not like a perfect team. They're back here, they're kind of rusty. There are definitely things you can exploit in their play. But the clock continues to tick down, 10 minutes, 15 seconds.
But so far it doesn't matter, like even if they manage to do that, they're just getting out DM every fucking fight.
They're getting wrecked, absolutely wrecked right now. Nursey, no chance to escape there as Mike chases her down. Kyler is just the only TLR player on the field. Runs into Resub, jumps on to Bulk here, but already we see Mike moving into the lobby trying to hunt out some frags, but Kyler with the high ground takes him down. It's going to be briefly 5-on-5. Nursey went down there to Mike. How did I miss that?
I missed it as well.
That was at the Spire, right? That's what we saw. I'm getting confused, but he's just coming back on the field here.
And they're just gonna push from top left with Fuller advantage. Look, actually, they're going. They have a pyro. Alright, they're pushing bottom right with the pyro. They have a spy and a pyro. I have no idea what's going on.
They've managed to survive the overcharge at least. Numlock goes down, so threat reduced here. We see Flippy playing spy, hits an ambassador headshot there onto Kyler, who's playing with the Tomislav on point. Now Flippy's coming in bottom right. He's ghosted in here as spy. He's going to come up behind on the right hand side. He's using the dead ringer. They hear it. Kyler, he realizes something up. He touches Flippy, and he's going to be able to gun him down there. Gets the shotgun frag. Mike currently playing scout.
Stefan's still on pyro, hiding under the bridge, like waiting for TLR to push. He's up to something. I'm not sure what, but he's going for a big play. I'm gonna keep on watching him. What
is he waiting for? What can he do here? Is he gonna climb the spire? No, he's gonna throw out a flare.
I'm pretty sure Epsilon is just like trolling. There's no way. Like they had full over advantage and they like pushed with a pyro and a spy. Like no wonder this is like Cooper fail.
Stefan still behind. If Stefan actually gets onto the spire, it could be tricky for people to contest him. Like if he could get up there on that high ground as a pyro with that air blast. But it doesn't really matter. Epsilon have managed to kill off 3 TLR players, so now fighting Kyler, War, and Nursey around Choke, but they don't even seem too enthusiastic about continuing to push here. Ams is back on the field. He's going to meet up with Nursey. The heals are being doubled out.
Again. Like Nox likes pushing from Bulle. Like it's the 3rd time they do that.
Kyler sees it though. He gets Nox down to 60. He's managed to run back towards middle as well. The Uber's been forced out. Nursey is
just
trying to get out though. War and Amps are going to go down. Nursey does actually survive there and is trying to regroup with Hair P on the battlements. It's just turning into like a soap DM here. Hair P running around looking for frags, but I don't think they're even going to try and block the spire. Hair P gets another one there. It's on a 3k right now, kills off Stefan.
Nursey got 3 arrows on Numlock. He got out.
Gets the frag! Big medics.
He catched every freaking arrows. It was pretty funny.
Flippy playing sniper here. This is what the fans want. 6 minutes, 50 seconds remaining.
Yeah, TLR needs to push. And with that sniper, they have to pop right away.
Kyler for fun finds himself in a tough place there on slope. Gonna go down to the rocket of... Is that Stefan?
Stefan's behind him, yeah.
No, it's but TLR are just continually getting beasted here. It's exactly like you say, man. They're just getting out DM'd in every engagement they choose to take.
Like they lost 1 even before the Uber. Like RP died to Flippy right away before the Uber, and then when they push in, I think they lost Kyler during the Uber. So I don't know. I don't know what TLR needs to change, but they need to do something because it's not working out at the moment.
The maps are kind of favorable. I mean, Sunshine is the map Epsilon will have played the least. That's going to be coming up next, but Badlands almost certainly going to go to Epsilon at this stage. Nox has Ubered in here with Stefan. They managed to force out the pop from Nursey. Tech isn't going to be back on the field for another 5 seconds. Flippy down for
Stefan's
10 as well, but
Mike
just crushes them. They try and play the point at the same time, but Stefan gets cleaned up, but Epsilon survive with their medic up. They're just going to retreat here and continue to run that clock down. Tech is going to respawn here on Sniper, and he's pretty damn good.
It's been a trend so far. Like Epsilon push, they failed the Uber, they lost 1. TLR overextend, they lost 2, and they can't repush. They're actually trying to repush, like they have no choice. War is jumping in on the Spire, try to catch some heads. Turn some heads, I mean. Flippy on Sniper, they lose Numlock, so that's pretty good.
Stefan just walking up the spiral there, manages to 2-shot Nursey. Tech finds a headshot onto War. TLR at the point, but at what cost? Kyler's rushing forward here, they focus down Tech. He and Hair P And they
I
managed
think
to clean
Nox
up
alive.
Flippy as well. Nox is
They should
running,
chase
he's
him.
half.
Yeah.
He's surely gonna die. Nox lands a big arrow onto Hairpy. Hairpy gets scared, runs away when he hears the Demo Man spawning.
What a casino arrow. It was sick from Nox.
Nox survives. What a beast. This guy, he
Casino
is
master.
legit. DavidTheWin tells us in Mumble, Nox obviously hates idiots. He won't let anyone rush in on him with low health. TLR about to bomb in. They're just throwing caution to the wind. They have to go for it. They do get the force onto Nox, but they're probably going to pay for it with 2-3 frags. Is it worth it? I don't think so. Hairpy's ran behind onto Spire. He's about to take a 1v1 with Flippy and wins it. But Nox with another big arrow there. How many frags has Nox had this map? We will find out when we look at the logs in less than 4 minutes time. But Nursey, the only player alive, and Mike with the skip jump. But Mike loses out. Humiliated. And Nox is Nox is laughing in server chat there. Here we see TLR walking in with that Uber, courtesy of that free Uber saw that Mike gifted to Nursey. Ams is trying to chase through Valley here.
Max, AM has got 2, but is it mathematically possible, like 4 rounds in 3 minutes? I guess it's over.
Stefan playing Spy right now, comes up from behind. Ams realizes he gets a slice into the side of Nursey there, but not the backstab. And Stefan going down means that TLR can continue to push here, but Mike is working his way through the house. He's about to come out on Haunter, hoping to find Nursey, and he does! 2 rockets aren't going to be enough! Nursey serves, Nursey survives, and Mike goes down again, humiliated once more by the NA medic.
And Mike is going to be pretty mad to miss the medic twice. It's not something he's used to.
But we are essentially in dead time right here. 2 minutes 30 seconds left on the clock. It's just not enough time for TLR to get the rounds they need to get back into this game. Nursey versus Nox. Nox gets enough slots to get the charge, but will go down to War, who stole that frag from Nursey. He was definitely winning that Ubersaw battle. Oh,
it's a drop.
Nursey avoids another air shot there from Mike. Nursey's going to survive, trying to back out here through Grey Braids, goes reset, but War
Mike is going in full play.
War gets focused down eventually. Conky comes in, manages to hit the melee hit onto Mike there. I think that was the escape plan, but Mike survives on 6. It's just hectic TF2 action.
I don't know what to like cast on because I have no idea what's going on at the moment.
This is the best part of the game right now.
This is TF2. That's true TF2. Sniper on mid. He's gonna get killed by the scout, I think. No, Flippy survive.
Hairpy tries to go for the easy frag onto the sniper, but whiffs it. He's just
damn,
holding his head. GG's being called here. Hairpy saying GG, Nursey and Kyler. They have finally conceded. And with 1 minute left on the clock, that means the game is over in real time. We could just not look at this anymore and search for the logs on logs.tf. At least that's what I'm gonna do, man. I don't want to see any more of this garbage gaming. David already has them for us there in Mumble. I'm whipping them out. Full 30 minutes of Badlands played. I had a little pause as well. Mike, of course, top damages, 293
top
damage per minute. Oh. We'll wait till we got them up on the stream here as well. But, you know, Mike didn't get the most air shots. So this is, you know, the key stat here. TLR's Amps with 7 air shots, Mike only on 5, Tech only on 3.
Concrete with only 8 frags. Like, he need to step it up. Like, he did some work on mids, but he didn't get any picks.
Yeah, I gotta agree with you. He actually only ends up puts out less than 200 damage per minute. I mean, he was clearly he was trying to do some distraction replays, you know, like we saw him going behind and actually getting knocks that one time. But most of the time, he was dead.
Like,
wasn't getting much done.
Yeah, you can't like blame him. Like, it's really hard like to perform on like as a roamer when your team is just getting rolled, because like Shocky and Mike on the flank is just like they just got destroyed. And as a roamer, there's like so much you can do when you're getting destroyed. To be nice, I'll say destroyed.
Who do you even bomb on Epsilon? You know, if you're thinking you're the roamer, you have to get in someone's face. Is it Numlocked? Is he even worth killing?
You have to kill Nox, because if you manage to get Nox out of his game, it's gonna be easier, I guess.
How can you kill Nox when he's always so well positioned? It's like, is that a fool's errand?
Like, you just have to go full casino. Go for the luck plays.
Roll the dice?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe he's listening, he can bear that in mind. But looking at the stats, and it was pretty even, in fact, in terms of mids. TLR winning 4 mids to Epsilon's 3, but still the game ends up 5-1 in favour of Epsilon. They definitely got out-fragged and out-damaged there, but Nursey, only 1 Uber charge behind Nox, definitely did enough to keep her team in the game. The heals were good. It was just the execution, I guess, from TLR. They were just losing so many engagements. Herr P tries to hold up his end of the bargain. 25 frags there, second in frags on the server, just behind Mike. But I mean, Concrete 8 frags, War 14, Amps 16. They're holding up the bottom there. Nox manages to get 3 frags, Nursey on 2. Everyone was trying to get involved, but
yeah, I don't know if I can like point any finger saying anyone played bad from TLR. Like, as a team, they just got out DM. And as a player, I know how it feels. Like, when you know it's not that you're playing bad, you just like your opponent are just like on a better day, or like just have better DM. It's like you don't know what to do. You just like sometimes you play as aggressive. That works like for the first 2 times you're doing it, because like the team is getting like surprised. But then they just adapt to it and keep on rolling, and that's what happened, I guess. Because TLR tried to play more aggressive by the end. They tried things, but they didn't manage to break through.
Numlocked has messaged me here to say that he heard me badmouthing him on stream. So I've asked him, give us some insight, tell us how to beat Epsilon. His response is, I'll let you know what he updates me with, but I think if we just rejoin the server, is that it? Or maybe there'll be new info coming up. But it will be going.
Be new info.
We will be coming to Sunshine. So stay with us here. If you have just arrived on Team Fortress TV, this is the Challengers Cup. And we're currently at the semi-final stage. It's a best of 3 between Epsilon, eSports, and the last resort. Epsilon just took Badlands 5-1 in very convincing fashion. So much so that they were just dicking around by the end of it. And they might have just totally unnerved the last resort. They might be destroyed mentally now going into the second map. But Sunshine is a map that Epsilon perhaps won't be so familiar with. Might be a little shaky on. I'm looking at you, Seth Barton. I want to know, Bull, can you give me a predicted scoreline here on Sunshine?
I'd say 4-1 Epsilon. I think it's gonna end by the timer again, because Sunshine is it's not usually a map that like ends with a like scoreline. Just end with the time most of the time. And I guess they're gonna play. I don't know if they're gonna do what we did in Nerd Rage, like getting flippy on sniper. This map is like the mids. It's like so good for a sniper. It's so open. Because I saw the first game they played earlier. Who was it against? Who Epsilon played before TLR?
Serpents.
Do you know?
The Russian Serpents.
Oh yeah, the Russian. Like on process, Flippy went sniper from time to time, so I don't know if they're gonna do it again. If he hits his shots, like it's gonna be easy mid for Epsilon.
I want to see what Concrete can do. Maybe Sunshine is a map he prefers here. He's the player we're looking to step it up. I mean, all the heavy classes there on TLR really didn't manage to get into the game. They were dead far more often than their Epsilon counterparts. But like, there's a lot of positive things to take away here from the Last Resort. Like, both Kyler and Herp showed up to the game. They were finding frags, important frags as well. They even managed to win the majority of the mids. They even got a round, so they're not coming into this game, you know, on a big duck with 0 rounds so far. They just need to have a little bit of a team talk here, do the team huddle before they get underway on Sunshine. And hopefully we're going to have a game on our hands. I should mention as well, guys, that over on Team Fortress TV 2, that's twitch.tv, Team Fortress TV number 2, you can find the other semi-final being played live right now. That's Full Tilt versus Reason Gaming. I don't have any score update on that one, but I'm sure some of the lovely people in Twitch chat can fill you in on what's happening. But Reason, of course, the big favourites to take that. They were the #1 seed in the tournament. Whereas Full Tilt were probably 4th, I think. TLR 3rd and Epsilon 2nd. But currently, I'm imagining things looking to be set up for the Epsilon Reason final that everybody wants to see, right, Bulle?
Well, it looks like we're gonna get a Reason. I think so. A Reason Epsilon final. Like it's gonna be pretty interesting to see how like those two teams play against each other. I have no idea which team is stronger. I never played Epsilon. I played Reason. They're quite good. They play really passive. I hate that. I really hate that. Like they just bait you and like play on your mistake and.
You're talking about the Full Tilt game you played in recently.
Yeah, I'm still salty about it. Getting 5-0, 5-0. Like I'm like a 955 finalist. I can't lose 5-0, 5-0. They
that's
make me
Sideshow
look
dragging
bad.
you down, man.
Yeah, that's the last time I broke with him. No, I'm joking. Just I don't know. It's gonna be really interesting to see that game.
Yeah, and I mean, it's kind of like a preview of the ETFTL final. Normally, we're only blessed with these big, super serious games where there's money on the line, like 3 times a year in terms of the online tournaments. But thanks to Razer stepping up and providing this $1,500, we're gonna have like proper competitive conditions. The only thing better would be if it was offline, like at a LAN event, but it is going to be potentially a preview of the ETFTL Grand Final. Only we're in week 2 instead of like week 8 or whatever it would be in the season normally. That could coming up next, unless TLR can turn things around. Like I said, they have shown the potential to do so, but I need to see big performances coming up here from War, Amps, and especially Concrete, the rookie roamer who's playing for them here in the Cup. Oh, I think Buttnose is now their official roamer in the league, at least. He's busy administrating the tournament, so shout out to that guy. Sideshow, also an admin of the tournament, decided to play anyway. What a jerk, letting Buttnose do all the work. I must mention as well, actually, Sideshow got partnered on Twitch. He's got some sick emotes as well, so I'm going to give him a shout out. Head over to twitch.tv/Sideshow after this game, or after the tournament's over. Throw him a sub, please, guys.
But yeah, I really hope one of the challenging team step up their game, because I think it's been 4 seasons in a row. Like every grand final has been anticlimactic. Like what team is gonna wanna go to the grand final. Mm-hmm. So I hope TLR, Full Tilt, and I have no idea who are the other team in Prem. Just step their game, and we can actually have an interesting playoff.
We're being spammed with Sideshow emotes in the Twitch chat. I love it. Buttnose messaged me on Steam as well, and he says, make sure and give a shout out to Sunny Black, because it was Sunny who originally reached out to Razer, or was talking to them initially when the Razer Arena first came on the scene. And I think he was perhaps the one who secured this big old prize pot of $1,500. So credit to him. He's currently in Canada on like work experience or doing something there for a couple of months. So I'm not sure if he's going to be watching this one live. I suppose it's only afternoon there. Maybe he is. But yeah, credit to Sunny Black. And of course, check out our own subs here on Team Fortress TV. We have some pretty cool emotes too. And of course, that helps to pay for Enigma's holidays to the Caribbean, etc. I don't know where the money goes actually, guys, but you know, cool emotes. Okay, Bull. I'm going to predict the scoreline, and it's going to be 3-2 TLR, I believe. Maybe even a golden cap. We're going to go to a third map. That third map will be Snakewater, but yeah, TLR to dig deep.
There's no way, in my opinion, that TLR is going to win this game. Like, seeing how like Badlands went. But then again, Sunshine is a different map completely. Like, it plays so different from Badlands. I guess something can happen, but I really doubt it.
You doubt it?
Yeah, like War needs to put more weight on the game. He didn't have that much impact the game before.
Who is it? Like who do they need to kill off? You say Nox, but I think like you're asking for trouble if you spend all your energy trying to kill off Nox, because yeah, you get the medic pick, but then it's like, okay, now I have to kill off Mike. I have to kill off.
If I was to say it seriously, maybe not Nox, but I can't pinpoint one player from Epsilon they need to shut down, because they're all as a team play really good together. Like, they move as a big blob towards TLR, and they just crush them. So it's not like they should focus one guy. They should focus on playing more together. Maybe play more defensive, just wait for the aggression and then push over the point like they did in the first mid that they won.
The thing I love as well about TF2 is it's so dynamic across the mids. Like, sure, you might find that one strategy that works successfully on one mid, but you know, Epsilon, Nox, the mastermind, is going to change it up the next mid, and what previously worked isn't going to work. You're constantly trying to figure out through a process of trial and error how to unlock them, but they have just so many weapons in their arsenal. It's an unenviable position here for TLR as they roll out to the first middle, and War is there in, he's there in good time. He's looking for a target here. Mike's jumping up onto his own roof, just giving some information. Tech is going to jump up onto the little church spire there as well, but it's going to be Amsu goes in deep. RP kills off Shocky though, but Epsilon have been forced back here.
So aggressive in choke, it's so good what they did. They got the first frag and they forced them out of choke, right away, follow them the damage and just bully them out from choke. That's a really good play from TLR there.
But even though they took control of middle, they're currently a man down, and they've decided not to continue pushing here. It is Uber versus Uber. Amps respawns, he's going to stay on Soldier, but Epsilon just sitting back here, playing very cautiously. Lots of protection around Nox. They're waiting for that TLR bomb. They're expecting someone's going to go in here. They're hoping for it, but what I really like to see from TLR is, a little bit of misdirection. Show yourself going cafe, see if you can draw Epsilon towards you, then maybe rotate to Floral, mix it up a little bit. Don't just go straight in with the Uber and try and trade and hope that you get lucky, because that hasn't worked for you so far.
It's you need to try and draw position. Yeah, on Sunshine it's not gonna work. Nox is so far away. The time they walk through the choke, they're gonna have to pop right away, and Nox just gonna kite his Uber. Exactly what's gonna happen there. Yeah, exactly.
They managed to make it in really far here without popping, but I can't help but feel like this is a trap. They've been baited in. It's not like you managed to do a great job by getting in without popping. Epsilon let you walk forward there. They wanted you to go forward and overcommit, but they actually allow Nursey to escape there. Then they kill off Tech here, so now TLR being gifted the opportunity, but Ward's gone down. So Numlog sitting here with a big damage advantage if he can just focus down the right targets, but he's fighting Conky and Cafe as the main body of Epsilon move through Floral here with both scouts, and Mike's there going to be able to shut down Amps at close range. Flippy gets the frag. But TLR's brief advantage is now turned into a disadvantage as there are 2 players down. War's just getting back on the field, but there's a lot of damage here missing on this fight.
Yeah, they're gonna have to give up mid, I think.
I don't think they are. Like, what? They're sending in
Concrete.
Concrete.
Oh wow, bigger shot. I don't know if it was micro attack, but wow. Concrete just got rolled upon.
Still trying to fight here. I think they feel like, you know, their spawns are going to come in and save them, but the time is kind of off. And Cap comes in fact, and that's a back spawn for Kyler. Conky's still down, so there are only 4 players here. Sure, they have Uber, but they're about to get swarmed.
Keep on pushing, yeah, like the flank pushing behind, forcing the Uber. Nox didn't like popped his Uber yet. He's just waiting in flower. They're actually just gonna back up to mid, wait for the spawn, wait from tech, I guess, and then just repush with it.
That was totally avoidable there from TLR. If they just looked at the scoreboard, they could have seen, okay, it's 4 versus 6 here. We shouldn't stand out in the open. We should try and play somewhere where the man advantage isn't going to overwhelm us. But now they've been forced. Epsilon with the huge advantage here. They've got loads of time to decide how they want to push. And it seems like they are working their way towards choke here. Tech getting the big buff along with Numlock. And they're going to start moving in. And I said they had loads of time, but that's slowly fading away.
Already on 80%. She might be able to hold second. 90%. They have no position. I guess like they're gonna get back to last. But they're actually repushing. They're not afraid of the backup. They're just like they Uber through, trying to fight for the Spire. Numlock goes down, which is pretty good. Well, they should like push right away on that demo pick before Nox gets his Uber, and that's exactly what they're gonna do.
I love it. They're pouring through choke here. Tech's trying to spam those rockets, but Conky's about to come in from Cafe, but runs into 3. The focus fire from Epsilon is incredible. Even though they were kind of outnumbered there, they've managed to pick some decent fights to slow them down. They did end up losing Mike right at the end there. Shocky just about to respawn though, but they've been buying time. They've lost middle, sure, but they're about to get their charge up, and they actually have a little edge here.
Pushing, like, I'm
Tech
not sure they
press
know
them here. They're going for it.
Oh, they're getting back actually. That's Wise idea. They didn't have the Uber yet. But yeah, I like the way TLR played on that hold on second. They repushed. They weren't afraid of the backup, and that's exactly how they should play. Like, don't give them any respect and move forward.
I'm gonna jump forward. Amps is gonna give chase here, but neither team really taking the bait. They're trying to draw each other out of position into an unfavourable fight, but it's still 0-0 here on Sunshine. 24 minutes.
Oh, the big bomb from AMS, I think. Concrete,
Conky.
excuse me.
Oh, he's not going to be able to survive there. 22 seconds spawn. That's a lot of time for Epsilon to play with as they work their way forward. The heals are coming through Floral, Nox, Tech, and Mike. Just walking forward here. No one from TLR actually going to go in and try and get the force out.
Doesn't look like they want to fight for it. Like, I don't know
what
what
they're doing. Like,
wow.
Oh wow. So they're trying to do. Half the team is thinking one thing, and the combo is running away here. Like, sure, they were 1 player down, but they had an Uber charge.
Oh, wow, with like, wow, got the med and the demo. I don't know what happened. Probably a sticky trap.
Big sticky trap there from Warrior.
Probably gonna be their saving grace on the soldier. Oh wow, big Mike. Big jump, big shot on the medic.
Oh my god, Nursey going down. He was mad. He doesn't see Nox die like that, so he just jumps in and shreks everyone.
But
Epsilon get the cap as well. They're going to get those forward spawns. But TLR's trying to cap here without the heals. I think they're about to pay the price.
Gonna move back. They shouldn't lose anyone here, I think. Solar in. Is it one Solar is behind?
Yeah, Amps is behind right now. He's been spotted. He's trying to collect all the med packs. He's getting... Oh, he's trying to chase the frag on Shocky, but movement's too good, and Mike comes in for the cleanup. Both medics now back on the field. It's pretty close in terms of Uber. Both of them actually stand with the standard medigun as well. But Epsilon raring to go now that they have this one-man advantage. Tech and Numlock working their way through Floral. They've been spotted out by Concrete as well, so TLR have the information. Kyler is currently looking to move into middle from Cafe. Conky goes in and he gets beat out there, Bulle.
again, like he goes alone for this bomb and it doesn't work. And they're gonna lose Kyler on the flank as well, so 2 down, like Epsilon is gonna get this fire for free, they don't even need to like to pop for it, I think.
Is isolated as well, but lands a juicy rocket to kill off Tech there. And he just killed off Mike as well, so Am's killing off both those Epsilon soldiers, no problem. And that's going to encourage War and Hairpy to move forward onto that high ground and try and block.
I think I'm gonna stop calling things, like it always goes wrong. Like they lost 2, like it was 6v4 and they lost 2 soldiers right away, so I don't know what happened. But yeah, it's gonna be a stalemate again.
Epsilon just going to regroup here on middle. 6 players up, no Uber charge for either medic. I'm not sure what to read from this game. Is it just that neither team really understands how to play Sunshine well? Like they haven't managed to make a dent yet. It's neither team claiming a round, and we played almost 9 minutes. Mike is poking forward there at Floral, but jumps back, isn't going to get chased down by Kyler and Concrete. Epsilon, I think they just don't know how to proceed. They're going to sit here in the middle, wait for a charge, and then try and do something. Mike is jumping forward into Floral, gets spotted again. He's trying to contest these scouts, but he's alone. He's going to jump out and see if anyone chases him. Numlock's waiting there to see if anyone's going to take the bait, but TLR just going to fall back again. Now Mike's switching it up. He's going to jump in through Choke. He jumps again. He's trying to get in onto Nursey, but isn't going to survive. 4 health in the air, gets pistol down.
60 HP, doesn't pop.
So now we see Epsilon retreating here to take up a solid defensive position on middle. Mike is going to be respawning in 5 seconds, and that's kind of the reverse pick right there. It's baiting the action out from TLR, and just as TLR try to come through the choke, wow, they actually end up getting the force onto Nox there. Tech jumped forward to deny their aggression, but it ended up being Amps who managed to do enough to spook Nox. Nox pops off the charge, and TLR find a frag onto Flippy, so it's 5-on-5 plus Uber advantage here. Nursey's trying to decide where to go. It looks like they want to move with War and Hair P from Cafe, but if they Uber early here, it will have been a poor decision because Epsilon are far away. Tech is trying to go in for the force. Nursey not even under pressure slightly here. Mike was deep in on floor but manages to escape as well. There's no backcap threat right now, and TLR are playing this one well.
They should keep on going forward, and that's exactly what they're gonna do. Once got cap and the combo is already pushing through choke. Just like sticky trap. Nursey pops. I'm not sure if it's the right decision, but they might be able to get Spire for that. They're gonna get Shocky as well. And Epsilon won't get the Uber for Spire, and they're gonna hold mid. It's the first time one team well. First time we... sorry, Nox just popped, like, soldier on him right away.
This is great! Now they have Uber advantage here, like 25%, as long as they can stay alive. Now this is the kind of situation where you have to almost expect Epsilon to do something, like... Whoa, they're walking in here, Numlock's trying to focus on Nursey as they look to put the pressure on Nox, but Nursey survives. Epsilon have held on for a brief moment there, but TLR just trying to show some aggression, changing things up.
They should just play for the Uber advantage.
Yeah,
force Nox, they have full Uber advantage, they should be patient there. 30% advantage is like pretty good if they focus the med right away.
Numlock's doing so much damage there in lobby, but actually ends up out of position, but Mike's coming from behind, kills off War.
3 down.
Nursey half health here, but yeah, Epsilon with 3 down, they all have 10-second spawns. Big Uber advantage push here from TLR. They can play the point. They have to force Epsilon to come to them. It looks like TLR are going to get the first round here after like 11 minutes played. TLR, they've got the passion.
They got it in them. Like, it was so well played. I don't know who was that soldier who forced Nox. Like, he didn't expect it and practically won them the round.
Epsilon now have to go back to the drawing board here. We're onto the second middle though, and Mike is going to jump up into that church spire, but Tech is jumping in with the high bomb. Nursey gives him the jukes there, totally sidestepped both of those rockets. 0 damage done by Tech. He's going to be furious right now.
Oh wow, that bomb from AMS straight onto Nox got him down.
TLR players stepping up. Shoki's trying to come in onto Nursey. Does about 50 damage there, but immediately everyone from TLR comes back to deal with the threat. They're going to have ×4 on middle as Concrete, Nursey and War already moving ahead here. Tech and Numlock are in lobby, but they're looking for heals. I don't think they're going to even try and contest second. They've got Tech, or sorry, Flippy playing Sniper as well, so...
Yeah, Epsilon on the back foot here, like, I like the way Tilla played. They played really ballsy there with the big bomb from AMS. It paid off. They should not keep on playing like that. Have full over advantage there.
Michael,
on the right side.
Mike's hiding underneath here. They've got him super weak. He's gonna get cleaned up by Hair P though. And one frag from that Uber so far. Like, oh!
They're playing point. The point is almost capped. Wow. They just touch it.
The step on it. This is what? A war kills off Nox then.
And
Tech suicides. Trades with War there, and Nursey survives. I can't believe Nursey managed to juke around there, but that's a quick round to follow up on that first 11-minute round. TLR gaining some real momentum here, Bull.
Yeah, I have to say she got the moves. Like, I've never heard of her. I don't know. Like, is she playing Invite in America? I don't even know.
Yeah, playing for Ascent, right?
Oh really? Okay. Well, she's
playing for the Fragile this season.
She got the moves. She's pretty good so far.
Yeah, made her name as a Highlander medic, but a lot of these Highlander medics making that progression to Six's Invite, it seems. Gone to this mid-fight though, Tech gives away the first frag. The health is terrible though on the TLR players, and they seem to be surviving somehow, but Nox, he senses that they're weak, pops off a crossbow bolt into Warrior. Every frag is counter frag though, it's 3-on-3 now, it just keeps going neck and neck here.
Scouts, they don't want to fall back, yeah. 3v3.
Scout Sabers fighting on the point, who's gonna pop first? Who's gonna focus down?
Oh wow, good sick focus from Flippy and Shocky to Harvey.
Shocky took a real meat shot there and kind of just backed off, but Flippy was there to step in and they managed to get that pick onto Hair P. The Ubers were traded. Oh, actually, Nox didn't even pop. Nox only pops now. And War gets totally caught out there in the open ground. Tech is separating Nursey here from Conky, but Conky comes in and kills off Tech. Kyler finds Mike. This is so hectic right now. Shocky's going for last. Yep. War's gonna spawn. Nox is there as well.
Yeah, they're gonna block it.
Oh, War does enough to launch him up. Did they realise that Nox was lower? Yeah, Nox goes down as well. RP with the frag onto the French medic mastermind, and somehow TLR absolutely crushing Epsilon. That was bizarre, that engagement in the lobby around those steps, but TLR coming up trumps. They're showing up, man, for sure.
Nox had full advantage. I'm not sure how they managed to lose 4 with that, but I guess
look at Mike.
Is looking for the ground there.
Look at Mike's position here in Cafe. This is a really powerful spot. A lot of people don't check it. He's actually going to come out here.
Wow, Nursey.
Forget that. Numlock just goes in and crushes the combo. Flippy getting a sniper frag there as well onto War previously, but Nursey down right now. Amson, Kyler and Hairpy are all gonna join her in the spawn queue. She's just back on the field, but it's only Nursey and Conky. Conky going heavy weapons guy here. They have to try and do something, but I'm not sure if heavy is the answer. And Epsilon, they figured it out, man. They've got a round on the board here. Is this gonna be 7-2 now, Epsilon?
Yeah, they play better without Uber than they do with full Uber advantage so far, Epsilon. They should just ditch their Uber and just keep on pressing W. That's what's working for them at the moment. But yeah, going through to the 4th mid. Let's see what Mike's gonna do. Just walking right side at the moment. He's not jumping, just spamming from far away. Turning some heads.
Both the last resort soldiers jumping forward. Conky manages to airshot Tech to knock him back, but Tech survives while Concrete goes down. Amps is dead as well. But both the Epsilon scouts have been killed off here, so you'd love to be in this situation in a mid-fight where you have the scout advantage. Kyler and War looking to clean up Mike. Mike escaping on 20. Kyler's was that worth it? They're not even going to be able to cap middle now. If they just capped, they're about to get contested here. Tech is jumping in. He's launching War off the point. They still have plenty of heals and they have that charge as well.
And Nurse will have to pop, I think, yeah. No way she's gonna survive that.
Can War kill off Nox in time? No, he's gonna try and focus on the soldier instead, so Nox just backs off and will get his charge up. TLR might be able to cap here, but I mean Epsilon can just come in, even with a man down, they can just move forward and block if they want to. Oh, they're not gonna go. They're gonna wait.
I'm not sure why Kyler chased that frag. he should have just like capped the point. He gave like Epsilon an opportunity like to just pop them.
He's crazy. Concrete is in onto Nox. Nox surfs away on about 100 health there. Didn't even seem bothered. And now Epsilon's push comes in. Man advantage and Uber advantage as they roll in from Cafe. Only Flippy covering the left hand side, but there's no threat from TLR. They've got all their players here just backing off towards second. They're not even going to try and sack anyone for the Uber force. But look at this, they're just catching Amsite. They've already taken away half his health. And Nursey has to pop to save him. And Big Flash is coming out. Numlock gets dropped there. Nox retreating on 42 health, having previously Ubered through there from Floral. And he seems scared. They're backing off a little bit. TLR unsure who to focus down now. They've just lost Ams, they've lost their pocket. They see Mike on the flank. Hairpree's going to rush him down. But Shockey's coming in to defend. Kyler though. Just clothesline Shockey as he tried to come in and backstab Hairpee. Nice tag team work from the scouts. And Epsilon find themselves 3 players down here. TLR coming up with some real nice team fights so far in this map.
Yeah, it's working so far for them. Like, my prediction might have been wrong, saying that Epsilon's gonna win, because at the moment they're looking pretty shaky.
Sunshine is their boogie map. They're trying to take this fight here around the lighthouse, and Nox doesn't even have charge yet. 61 health, but only 99% gets it just in time, pops off to save himself. Amps has gone down though, 20-second spawn, but fire from Nursey is going to yield so many frags. They're all caught up there around the roller door. Crispus came early for Warrior there, picks up the 2k on Nox and Tech. And Flippy's trying to go in behind after the fact. Like what's he going to do there? They've already popped off charge. He's just giving them an easy frag, and they're going to be able to roll forward. Numlock catches off Concrete. The lobby. Mike's coming in from behind. Nursey's looking the wrong way. 2-3 rockets. Medic down. Mike's going to have time to reload and kill off Warrior, perhaps. Mike goes huge in lobby. Meanwhile, the rest of Epsilon clean up players who were hoping that their medic was coming with them. But Mike eventually dies to Amser on the respawn.
No way! MS got the frag. Wow!
Soldier's doing work right now. He tries to go for the kit, but telegraphs that one. Flippy cleans him up easily, but a solid hold there from Epsilon on last. Big Mike doing work.
From AMS and Mike doing the work for their team. I agree with the decision. TLR like pushing there. The Epsilon got 3 down, but I don't know. That could have been safe as well. They got knocked down. They could have just waited for the Uber advantage.
Do you park the boss now? This isn't this is kind of tough one to push. Like, you're pushing into a height advantage through a roller door. It's going to be sticky trapped. You have to try and make some play on the flank, but even the flank is on a height advantage as the team push it out. So Mike is actually underneath. He's in the sort of the blind spot here, right below them. Nobody is looking underneath. Concrete's going to walk past them.
And nice off Concrete.
Concrete survives. The buff, that 300 health, too strong right there. But Concrete does eventually go down to Tech. TLR realise that Epsilon have backed off a little bit, giving them some space in the lobby, so they're going to move in here on the upper. And Numlock potentially could get caught out. He's got the roller door sticky, but he sees it coming. War is about to get rushed down though. Flippy onto War. War survives just about, but Epsilon know that they've done a lot of damage here. They're trying to push out and force the issue, maybe get the pop out. But Amster's doing a good job of controlling that door alone without heals. Now Nursey comes to give him a little buff. Mike's about to come out. Mike sees the position of the medic though. He drops down onto War, gets the pick onto the demo man, trying to get the frag onto Kyler, but Hairp rushes in and gives his life for no apparent reason. But they've turned it into a 4-on-4 here. But needs to land a huge rocket on Shockey, and does. And we go into a little pause here, but in the lobby it seems like Kyler is just about to frag Numlock. Needs to land 62 health. 62 damage on him.
Unless Nox pops him.
Is the beam connected? I know it's kind of buggy on STV at the minute. Is Nox actually going to be able to save Numlock? Will Numlock land on the health kit before Kyler pulls the trigger? We don't know. We're in a pause right now.
I don't know. Like, it's so like Epsilon have to push because like it's 8 minutes left and they have to do something. But it's so hard like to push from that last. Like there's so many opening there. You can get back cap from everywhere, and there's like when you go out, if you go from right side or left side, it's a choke point everywhere. So you'll have to pop right away. and most of the time the other team's just like holding Inspire. They can just wait for you to Uber first and then counter Uber and chase the frags. So like Epsilon are in a very tough position there.
I'm watching exclusively the Kyler for Fun cam here. I want to see if he can get this. I don't want to miss it, you know, when the game unpauses. Will he kill off Numlocked? Or will Numlocked survive? I mean, if Nox pops and saves him, TLR should definitely just retreat. Don't try and make some crazy hero plays on last. Just walk back to second, park the bus again.
Okay, I'm gonna bet 2 hats that Numlocked is gonna survive.
Numlocked is going down, my friend. 2 hats.
Alright, 2 hats. Please Nox save him. I'm not sure if he even sees him there. I don't know, like...
He knows.
Yeah.
But you know, when you're healing someone and they go around a corner, you still have that connection for like a second. Is Numlocked still connected, or has the beam been broken here? I know we can't see it on STV, but I think there's a kind of a bug at the minute where sometimes the beam doesn't show up. I'm just unsure. Is Nox going to be able to save Numlocked?
You should know it. You're the best medic here.
I wonder how many shots Kyler has loaded right now. We can't... Come on, Valve. Give us some more information in STV. I want to know how many shots Kyler has in his scattergun. Please give us an STV update.
I'm pretty sure he wants to kill him for fun there. Oh well, we're going to small on post there.
He's going to get killed for fun. It won't be fun for Numlock, but it'll be fun for us.
Oh, Nox gonna look full casino here, and he's gonna save Numlock. You'll see.
Or is Nox the mastermind aware that Tech is behind him? He's just gonna walk away. He's gonna let Numlock die. He's gonna save his Uber for last. He's gonna be able to hold on with Tech. Epsilon get the spawns up. TLR totally overcommit on the fact they've killed off Numlock. And Epsilon hold. That's my prediction. We've been paused for 3 minutes here, but in the actual game there's about 9 minutes remaining. It's still 2-1 here to the last resort. They've been in the lead for the entire game. Like, it's a total turnaround from Badlands, the first map. Well, they haven't been behind for the entire map, is what I'll say. But they have shown up here on Sunshine. They listened to my rousing call-outs there during the intermission. Potentially, we could be going to a third map, and that map will be Snakewater. The maps in this tournament are preset, they're fixed. Which kind of sucks. I'd love to see some veto system down the line. Dilusive, if you're listening. But
yeah, big shout out to Dilusive, by the way. Like, he's like the guy making all this works, and I didn't have like the time to say thanks to him when I played in Nerd Rage for all this Racer Cup we played. So big shout out to you, man.
When you were making up those fat stacks, all those $100 cups.
Yeah, like we're the reigning champions of Racer. I think we won like 5 or something.
Why aren't you playing this season, Bulle? That's what the fans want to know.
I'm not sure I have any fan left after that faulted game, but if they want to know, I don't know. I'll just be around and merc for if I have time for any team who is in need of a dire medic. I'll be there.
Maybe you're going to cast some games for us this season, you know? It's only week 1, man. There's like 6 weeks, 4 games. There's so many games. You want to cast? I will throw it out to the Twitch chat, guys. Would you like to see Bulle cast some Prem games this season? Let us know. Answers on a postcard. I think you do, yeah. I think you want to see. I should mention as well, like, if you're just bored to death by this pause. Oh, forget it! Kylo gets the frag on the number. We're back in the game. Nox beats him out. Nox has decided to hold on to his charge, knew he couldn't save Numlocked, and eventually pops now onto Tech. They totally overcommitted here. Can Tech kill Nursey? No, but he does manage to beast it on Kyler. Nursey survives, and it seems TLR won't commit too hard on this one. Concrete survives, just jumping out there, and Ward Sticky Trap doesn't actually find a frag, even though he had like 4 sticks on the roller door. And just as the fight, the dust settling here, it's a man advantage TLR. Flippy's down at the minute. They could start to walk forward here and look for another frag, and they're going to work their way into lobby, but at the same time, Bulle, they're in a winning position. 8 minutes left, and they are 1 round in the lead.
Yeah, I'll be TLR. I'll just like park the bus,
Look
wait for Epsilon to do the play.
Whoa, this is incredible. Epsilon have tried to stack the flank here, move forward with like 2 fully buffed soldiers, but Mike gets baited out. And Nursey has got her charge up first. They're going to be able to pop off here. Nox is running to spawn, but 3 players down right now for Epsilon. TLR can play the point, but Flippy's blocking it. He's only got 14 health. Nox gets the charge up and pops off. And War is just hung out to dry here as the rest of the Last Resort retreat towards second. Nursey's looking for a heal target.
He tried to go Nox, but he was too low to do anything.
Why? Why, what would that have achieved? You killed off Nox. Like, what are the odds of him actually getting the pick? Maybe like 1 in 4. But
I respect you a lot. That they tried to go for the 3-1 there. They didn't want to park the bus.
He could have held. He could have held. If they just gone to second, they could have held, got their spawns up, whatever. But now they've given Epsilon free territory. They've given them room to breathe. Epsilon were bricking it there, man. They were on the back foot. They were scared. But now they have control of second, and they're looking to push forward into middle. Mike's jumping in Floral. He's trying to bait out some action. He's going to go for the wall jump there. Gets in onto the roof. He manages to trade with Amser despite having no heals. And
if he got Wall again, who will overextended.
Wow, everybody was looking at Mike. War goes down with no support. And TLR just continuing to lose territory here. And I got a point back to Amps going in there for that pick onto Nox, even though he'd already Ubered, whatever. Maybe I'm making a mountain out of a molehill. But now at the point where the Uber trade comes in, TLR pop off first and they're outnumbered. They're just going to have to walk away. Shocky is looking to clean up the frag onto Ams, but Ams gets right onto Nox. Big AMS doing work there.
Oh, wow.
Setting up the frag. Nursey gets juggled forward.
Down. Yeah. She did a really good job to survive from the mic bomb, but Shocky, or Crap as he renamed himself, just came from behind and shot her in the back.
They did manage to cap second though, so on the respawn here.
Nox died, did you see that?
Yeah,
Nox
yeah.
died. I missed it, that's why.
That was Ams. Just as they were all... Epsilon thought they had it, they thought they were going to get second for free. And Ams kind of strafes around, manages to get onto Nox, and that was the frag that opened things up for TLR. They all committed off the back of that big bomb in from Ams. But as a result of Nox dying earlier, he's got a big old Uber advantage here. 35%, that is a lot of time for them to work with. And I hope that TLR are aware of this. Because the position they have right now, if Epsilon just choose to go, and they jump really aggressively, they can cut off Nursey's retreat. Like, this is a bit of a gamble spot here from TLR. I really don't like this hold, unless you drop down and go underneath. But, like, if they assumed they had Uber advantage and just committed there, they could have crushed them. But I feel like they thought Nursey was going to be pretty much equal with Nox. There's pressure being put onto Numlocked here, but they're actually going to Uber early again. This is painful to watch. I mean, they're the
defenders. One defending, exactly. They're the one defending, and they're the one popping first. I don't get it either.
They're setting up here for the after Uber fight, though. Look at the health on Epsilon; it's absolutely dire. TLR have like double the health, and Epsilon dropping like flies right now. Huge play coming out from TLR. That was incredible. Half of the team just managed to work the flank there. They hid during the Uber, and they all came out perfectly coordinated. It's all on Mike now.
He's gonna get cleaned down. Cleaned up, I mean.
Incredible.
Michael have been off every time. Every time I see, like, I think they're doing a bad play, they're just managing, like, to turning around and just win the fight. That's such a blooper, but yeah, it still worked.
Just the coordination, the timing of the re-engagement there from TLR has been on point. In a lot of these team fights, they're really making it work, and here they are with the Uber advantage play. They're going to be able to get at least 2 frags here. Flippy getting chased down. Tech is behind him. Did they realise that Tech is behind? He's just standing there in Floral. He's waiting for the kit to respawn. He's got 200 LDs coming in onto Nursey. He's going to try and jump again, but gets stunned in the air. Somehow manages to connect a rocket anyway, but can't do enough damage.
His jump. Yeah.
Oh, he didn't even land the jump onto the wall, the rocket onto the wall, and TLR thinking of continuing forward here. They don't even need to push, but they're going to go for it.
I think they're gonna get back here. Yeah.
Oh, he forced his Nox into spawn, but they should hold. They should just park the bus. Yeah. Do it, man. Do it for the third map. Do it for the fans. But they're taking their eye off the flank here. Mike is gonna peek out with the rocket, but the scouts are in position to deny him.
Push, but they're missing a scout. It's gonna be tough for them. They're still going for it. Shoki's going in on the combo.
Mike is wrecking these scouts. Concrete's behind. He's about to come through. Oh, he gives away his position. He gets it back on the knocks. A rocket from beyond the grave. Now the counter for...
It's a disaster for Epsilon.
Counter for fun is just killing these nerds. Huge smile on his face as he walks forward. Trying to take out both scouts, play the point here, but TLR, their backup roamer there, Concrete.
It's like 2 minutes left.
Incredible stuff, man. Incredible. We're going to be going to a third map here. Epsilon are letting their heads hang, or else it's just a mind game. But it will be Snake War. Stay with us here, guys. Still 2 minutes of play left.
Shit again.
I said 3-2, man. I want Epsilon to get this round. I want it bad. It's going to be Concrete jumping up onto the red half roof there, but getting pressured hard by Shoki, playing as crap currently. That's his name. He's not playing great either. But it's 3-on-3 here on middle. Both medics still alive, but Nursey has both her scouts. Mike on 4 health on the point. Herpy runs forward, kills off Tech, turns his attention back to Mike. Nox with the crossbow frag there. He's gonna be humiliated. Gun down, pistol whipped by Kyler, former teammate. 1 minute and 5 seconds left on the clock, Bull.
Yeah, looks like it's over for my prediction. Like, I hate it. Fuck. I really thought Epsilon's gonna like roll through, but I get to admit you were right. Epsilon, like Sunshine is a completely different map. And
here's Stefan playing spy, looking to pad his stats. Nursey senses something's up. Highlander professional actually ends up popping there anyway, and off the back of that pick and killing off Mike there right after that. It's a 2-man advantage.
They might go for 4-1 actually.
Concrete is in onto Nox, gonna kill him off again. It's gonna be 4-1. My prediction wasn't even close, man. TLR just steamrolling Epsilon there.
4-1. Yeah.
Maybe the scoreline isn't fair, you know, playing against the clock. Whatever. 4-1. You got smashed, Epsilon. Deal with it. Message me on Steam Unlocked. Give me your excuses.
Yeah, Epsilon seemed a bit like lost on this map. A lot of time they were holding forward when they shouldn't have. But overall, the game was pretty close. Like it was 1-1 for more than half of the game. But going into a more like how do you say that, standard map, Snakewater, Epsilon, I think I'm still going for 5-1 or 4-1 on Snake.
Don't even talk to me about that, man. Let's look at the logs first. We do have the link there in Mumble. They're going to be on stream right now as well. And we're going to the most important stat, that's air shots. And I can tell you that Mike topped the air shot chart there with 6. Tech behind him on 2. Concrete and Amps both get 1. Get wrecked, the last resort. But again, looking at the team stats here, the last resort coming out on top in the mid fights. They had 4-3 on Badlands, but this time it's 4-1. It's like they clearly have a plan on mids, and it's working the majority of the time. But
yeah, I can pinpoint the problem. It's because Mike went for the air shot this time. He got 6, but they lost. He should stop going for them.
Look at the medic stats, man. Nursey only dies 4 times. Nox with 11 deaths. Like, I think a big part of it is that Nox isn't comfortable on Sunshine, and he's dying so much. He's not even getting his Ubers up. Nursey ends up with 6 more Ubers, 19-13, and the heal rate as well slightly better for Nursey. It's pretty close though. No drops coming up, but like Nursey had so many clutch moments there. She was going absolutely ham, and the team fights were beautiful.
A lot of yeah. Again, I agree with you. Like she played on point during this whole map, dying only 4 times and having more Uber than Nox. Definitely helped them, helped TLR getting this win. But I don't know. I don't know if it's much TLR getting better or Epsilon just don't know how to play Sunshine. I guess we'll have to see on Snake.
We've got to look at the real stats as well here. Like if we talked about the air shots, whatever, but Ips is messaging me as well, and he's saying Amps played absolutely sick. He's right. Top damage there, 275 DPM, 26 frags there. P 29 frags. Kyler 22 frags. Like, those guys really putting in a strong performance. Even War was stepping up. Numlocked bottom damage in there. War with like another 50 damage on top of Num per minute. Look at the kills and assists death as well. Kyler playing a very efficient game. Didn't frag as much as P, but stayed alive a lot. Nursey 4.0 kills and assists to death. They just couldn't kill her off. I've seen enough, man. I love these logs though. We're getting hyped, guys. We're going into a third map. It's going to be Snakewater, and it's coming up right now.
I think I have time to empty my bladder. Do I have it?
Give me your prediction first. Who's going to win?
I think like Snake is a more standard map. Epsilon should know how to play it. I guess it's gonna be a bit more closer because TLR is gonna play with the momentum there. They know they can like beat them, so they're gonna play more aggressive and going for the win. But I still think Epsilon is gonna win it. I'll go for not a 5-1. I'll say 4-2 Epsilon.
TLR, man, they're gonna win it. They have the momentum. Nox is gonna be getting irate right now, but Sunshine is over. You know, he's gonna be more comfortable. He is actually really good on Snake War, must admit. They can really slow the game down with their heavy strats. We saw a lot of off-class shenanigans in their week 1 fixture against Serpents. A lot of Mike playing Spy as well, but now that they're clearly in a real contest here, it's 1 map apiece in this best of 3 semi-final series. Are they going to be playing this such light-hearted strategies? Will we be seeing the shocky heavy, the Mike Spy, the shenanigans, or are they going to, you know, just put on their suits and produce the business-like TF2 that we expect from Epsilon? They're supposed to be just walking into this final. TLR shouldn't be a problem, but they have they've come undone there on Sunshine. And the Last Resort are definitely a hype team. You know, if P gets a few frags under his belt, the kid starts getting cocky, he's going to be walking into Snakewater thinking this is a done deal. I'm skeptical as to how exactly this is going to work out. I want to believe in TLR, but you know, it's tough to bet against Epsilon. But if Bulle's going for the Last Resort, or for going for Epsilon, then I got to go for the Last Resort again. I'm going to stick by my boys. Really impressed by Nursey, clearly able to go toe-to-toe with Nox, but at the same time, Snakewater, it can be a really linear map, but it can be really easy to control, and Nox, he has plans. They've played this a lot together in the past. Sunshine not so much. The head says Epsilon, but the heart says the Last Resort. I did call out Numlock there earlier. I want to see if he's actually responded to me on Steam chat. No, he didn't say anything. He's broken. And Sideshow is giving me an update here, guys, on the scores. I feel like, yeah, we're going to give you a spoiler here. Sorry, team. If you're watching this on the VOD, just cover your ears right now. But it turns out that Full Tilt had a really close game against Brazen, despite them getting smashed. What was it, 5-0, 5-0 in the week 1 game? They ended up going 3-3 with a Golden Cap win on Badlands, 4-3 on Sunshine. They didn't come to mid on the last round, scared that they were going to get a tie. So I think the Reason took it in 2 maps, but it was very close. So Sideshow is going to be available to cast the final. Spam some Sideshow emotes in chat, please. Oh wow, there's loads of people offering their energy up to Concrete in Twitch chat right now. I think we're going to see a supercharged Concrete here on map 3. Bull, are you back with me? Not yet. Stark is messaging me as well. You know, getting lots of updates here, guys. Stark says he ran a heavy to second with the Tomislav, playing for Reason, of course. It was very entertaining. He's not really painting the picture for me there. Stark played heavy. Big whoop. Want to fight about it? But here we are, map 3, Epsilon versus TLR. Epsilon still the favourites despite having lost. Map 2, I think the betting would state that most people wouldn't be entirely surprised if they didn't produce a strong performance on Sunshine. But now on Snakewater, they're expecting it to be business as usual. Shocky had renamed himself as Crap, but now is back as Shocky. Maybe he's going to believe in himself here on the third and final map. Reason Gaming waiting for Epsilon in that grand final, as many people would have expected. But Epsilon need to make it over this final hurdle. TLR are resurgent here. They're raring to go. They have 6 players on the server. That's how keen they are, but Flippy is currently AFK. And, you know, historically, Numlocked admitted maybe sometime last year that Epsilon, they never ready up first. And they love to make their opponents wait. It's the mind games. So that might be what we're seeing here. Or maybe Flippy is actually taking a break. Bull's back.
Yes, I'm here. So
I mentioned, I don't know if you caught it there, but Reason managed to beat Full Tilt, but it was a really close game. Golden Cap on the first map, and a one-round game on the second map. Sideshow kind of heartbroken. But I guess that just shows that Koss is a much, much better medic than you, Bull.
I always knew it. Always knew it. But like, it's so different.
King of squirrels, man. You ain't the king of shit.
Koss is like, I rate him really good, like really high on medic. His surf and like his way of milking Ubers, like not a lot of medic can do it. But yeah, like to my defense, like you don't play the same for ETFTL official and a cup. At least for me, whenever we played in a like Racer Cup and TFT official, we played it differently. We try harder a bit more during the TFT official than we did on those cups.
But now there's a $1,500 prize pot on the line. The teams that have made it as far as the semi-finals are guaranteed at least $100. But if you can make it into the final, you're fighting for $900 for first, $400 for second, and TLR, man, they can smell that money. That could be what they need to carry through the momentum from Sunshine. The thought of those big bucks. They could get their name in lights on esportsearnings.com. But currently, we're still just waiting for Flippy to get himself back in the game. Is Flippy a smoker?
He always smokes in between laps. Like, so
what a jerk. What a jerk. So inconsiderate.
He's gonna roll his joint and get more frags at the sniper. That's how we roll.
Razor, don't encourage the use of illegal substances though, kids. Stay clean. Say no to drugs. But I think he is coming back, and we will be getting underway real soon. I know the action on stream 2 is over, so you're stuck with us here. This is Admirable. I got Bulle with me, legendary French medic, and DavidTheWin on camera. We're going to be bringing you this last map here of the semi-finals, and pretty much immediately after that, I guess, will be the grand final. So you're locked in here for at least another 2 hours of top-level European action. I'm actually pretty hyped.
Yeah, I'm as well. I didn't hear your prediction, by the way.
TLR to take it.
Oh, wow.
I was, what did I say last time? 3-2 and ended up 4-1. This time, I think it's going to go to a golden cap. You know, we're going to get like an incredible semi-final. It's going to be pretty low scoring. I'm going to say 2-2 in full time, but TLR to take it in the golden cap. That's my prediction.
I'm not sure about it. I want to win back those 2 hearts. I owe you, though. I'm a big gambler, and I want to bet on that. So I'd say 5 hearts on Epsilon winning. Double or nothing.
Oh yeah, you owe me 2 hats, right?
I do.
Show me the color of your hats, buddy. How am I going to bet with you again? I haven't even seen your money. What have you got? I want some medic hats.
I only have shitty hats. If you're expecting unusual thing like that, like you got the wrong guy.
Oh, I thought it was 2 unusuals. Yeah. No. Oh. Okay, you want to go double or quits? You say 5 hats?
Yeah, 5 hats.
Alright, you already owe me 2. You want to lose another 5? That's cool. Let's do it.
Epsilon's gonna win.
TLR, no doubt in my mind.
And we're going live.
We are live here and on to the first middle. I don't know, who do you want to watch?
I'm gonna watch AMS. He was doing work on Sunshine. I'll see how we play on Snake. He's going straight for Big Bong on Numlocked. And Doesn't succeed though. Got picked on by Tech. And Epsilon just cleaning stuff. Flippy got the frag on Kyla. But the two return frags from Nursey and
Tech!
And RP.
Tech manages to deny Nursey entrance or a retreat into the Saw room there and gets that med pick. Nox is still alive, but Nox and Numlock are staying in on middle here, and this is kind of dangerous. War's still here, Concrete's still here, and Amps is rolling out pretty fast. He's died really early in middle, and he's going to be back in on the game. Amps is going to jump forward to join his teammates. He's jumping in, he sees Nox, catches one rocket, and gets a second! Amps on the respawn, kills Nox before he can get his charge.
And he got Numlocked as well, wow.
Huge plays there from AMS, and just like that, the middle has fizzled out for Epsilon. It seemed like a sure thing, but he's back. Amps kills off Nox, and now they're going to be able to try and cap off here. Nursey under pressure again, Tech going in. 90 health for Nursey.
It was maybe too greedy from Numlocked and Nox from holding, like there were only two there and they tried to hold the mid. They knew they're gonna get spawners TLR, but I don't know. It was really ballsy, but it didn't pay off.
Epsilon being rocked here, they're looking unsettled. They're trying to hold forward despite being at a huge Uber disadvantage, but Nox is pretty aware of the time here. He's going to start walking forward. Flippy is playing sniper there from the lobby, and here comes TLR. They're going to push in from lower. Kylo's going in up top on his own, runs into Mike, gets that pick. Uber's been popped off lower. Amps gets dropped from the Uber. Now here P's in. Kylo's coming in on the left hand side, blindsides Numlock, gets the demo pick.
It's not gonna matter. Nox is on 90% though.
Kyler's wrecked, and then he's just going to stand on the point here as well. They're just harvesting frags. And TLR coming out with the first round. Would you believe it? You wouldn't, mate, but I would. Let's go to the last resort.
Again, I'm gonna watch. Who do you want to watch actually?
I'm gonna watch the demo man perspective here. I want to see what's up with Numlock. He's decided to roll out lower. We'll see what he sets up here for his team. He's turning his attention to the scout, but Kylo just dancing back. He knows what's up. Now Numlock looking to chip away at those soldiers. They set up the Amps frag for Tech there. And Epsilon playing passively in this middle, trying to beat out the aggressors. But as I say that, Mike and Shocky going down. Now the combo of Epsilon comes in when they've already lost position and they've lost the man advantage.
TLR are so weak, all of the TLR crew. They have to fall back.
Wow, that was a big call, I guess, from Mike and Shocky. They felt they'd done enough damage for their combo to come back in, despite being outnumbered.
Keller's going in. Keller's going in on main onto Numlocked.
He's making that space.
Actually fighting this.
Oh wow, Nursey's been able to milk it for a couple of seconds there, but Hair P going down, Concrete going down. They have to try and get out here. They're going to continue to lose players. It wasn't really a great decision to go and take that fight anyway, even if they hadn't dropped those players, but like Epsilon had capped the point. They were going to have the favourable spawns. They had an Uber to buy time as well, but TLR kind of getting beat it into that. A little bit of hubris, I feel like. If they
keep on losing
that
player.
Decision, like, if they were behind, if they were around down, they would have made that call.
Yeah, like they lost Concrete and Kyler, which like Epsilon just walking on right side for free. They lose Tech though. Mike jumping in onto the meds, get destroyed by the heavy. It's really tough.
Look at Shocky.
Epsilon's gonna fail. Yeah.
Kyler knows. He's counting the players here. He realizes Shocky didn't escape, and he's gonna gun him down. So Flippy, Shocky, and Mike not here for this fight.
Onto Nox again.
Oh, he tried to go in deep there. Yeah. Now that's going to set up. Oh, Kylo jumps up and wrecks Numlocked. Nursey's going to pop here despite dodging the air shot from Tech.
But they forced the Uber. They forced the Uber. I think that's
they
what
can
they
go
wanted
here.
to do.
They can try and sack some players to force out Nox, but Mike is coming into the saw room here. They heard a soldier fire a rocket, but they didn't react to it, and War is going to get caught out here by Mike.
War. Yeah.
And now Nursey's run into Mike as well. Oh, nice dodge. Concrete catches the rocket there, but they have to try and run through cheese here. Nursey misses the jump, certainly gonna die, and this is just disastrous here. Concrete trying to go in, does about 50 damage to Nox, but it's a wipe coming in against the last resort. Epsilon given a second chance here to push last. No heals available for the TLR players, but Arms jumping up there and holding on to the high ground briefly. Are they going to hold here? This could be incredible. No, they're just dropping like flies. Nursey and Am's the last two players alive. Am's with the escape plan frag onto Nox, and Epsilon tie things up 1-1. Wow.
Yeah, so far it's like both teams going over the heads, pushing when they shouldn't, and kinda bite
Go Casino.
Tila. Yeah. We're going to the third mid. I think each team won one mid so far.
Numlocked is spamming out those stickies, but pops them up top just at the moment the soldiers are coming forward. Flippy and Shocky both going down on the point there. Herpy and War combining to gun them down, and TLR are able to move forward very quickly off the back of that. They're not going to leave anyone to camp middle either. Both their scouts have rushed forward. Herpy decides to go back and do the right thing.
They're just cleaning them.
Kyler, he's in deep. He set up another frag there. He got one for himself and he's got Tech down to 100. Somehow Tech manages to surf out. Nobody chases that one. Flippy and Shocky are back on the field, but TLR have taken a lot of territory here. They've gotten middle and they're about to claim second. And it's going to be a big defense coming out from Epsilon on last. They're going to have Shocky playing sniper.
Kyler might go for enough cross there. We'll see. No, he stay on scout. I think it was a good opportunity since he's like overviewer. They're gonna sack Herpy in, probably going for the sniper.
Oh, they really got baited. They really wanted to kill Shocky off. Herpy ran in and got him weak. Ward tried to chase that frag down, but Mike just walked in and destroyed him, kills off Kyler as well.
What are they doing?
They should just run here. Don't lose any more players. You can get 6 up and defend middle with your Uber. They're going to use Herpy to snipe as well. Unnecessary, but they're going to do it, whatever.
And Mike got the kill on concrete as well. It's gonna...
That's a late frag.
Yeah, Epsilon is gonna push to mid for
War isn't getting healed here when he's trying to... Oh, they're going to get forced as well, because War is forward, trying to control Sorum, but Nursey's back on middle, scared that he's going to get forced out. So the Nox actually pops anyway, but Epsilon have full control of the high ground. They've got good health here. TLR are going to go in and try and make a go of it. Ams is getting denied by Shocky, but he's got Kyler there with backup. But Mike comes in and cleans up. Ams, Kyler now trying to go forward here, looking for the frag onto Mike, or Tech indeed, but catches a direct, but Tech goes down anyway. And TLR are actually kind of making this work. No, jinxed him.
I'm not sure if you call that work, but they just got
at least 3 players in like one
shattered.
spawn. Shocky going absolutely ham there.
Oh wow, he went for the equalizer kill. If he just reloaded his rocket, I think he could have got Nox there.
Epsilon set up those 4 frags for Shocky there, chipping away during that mid-fight that TLR maybe shouldn't have taken, but now Nox is about to get his charge. They're just going to go in immediately. They're popping in from the roller door. Uber players
they're focusing on the heavy. If he's going down, boss like no flank for TLR.
War is doing a lot of damage and manages to draw their attention for quite a while there, but there's no one on the point. And there's only him left alive. Epsilon gonna step into the lead here for the first time on Snakewater. Still 21 minutes left to be played out.
Yeah, I don't know what was that TLR, like they were pushing onto the last and they just lost 3 for nothing. I'm not sure what was all about. They went from last to last and lost that. That was weird.
4th middle here, Epsilon 1 round lead. Numlocked again, pre-firing those stickies up top right at the moment when TLR are looking to go aggressive. They need to stop putting both their soldiers up there. Ams tries to go forward but gets immediately pushed back by Mike. I feel like TLR should be trying to escape here, but they're going to continue to go forward with inferior health. And
yeah, Nursey's doing. She knows.
They're obviously going to die. Yeah. Like I get it that they want to contest, want to try and place in TF2, but they have the information there that they're losing the fight. They're taking more damage than they're putting out. Just walk away, man. Just walk away. They have managed to keep their medic up though, so it's going to be 6 versus 6 here. Uber versus Uber on last.
From is it Mike?
Tech.
It's Tech.
Catches a little air shot there as well, but still managed to escape. Shocky goes down to Kyra though, and TLR want to push, but Flippy's hiding on the old drop down area. No one has checked that yet. RP is running around, but he hasn't actually looked there. Now it's going to be Flippy versus Concrete. He's
Flippy's gonna win
Both
that.
half health right now. Flippy wins it. He's gonna be able to force Concrete to kill himself. And Epsilon get a kind of a cheap round there with some EU gimmicks. 3-1 Epsilon. The rounds are coming in pretty fast now with 19 minutes, 20 seconds left on the clock. It's still anyone's game, but Epsilon firmly in control now.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure Concrete hates idiots, but Flippy just run in and destroy them.
War trying to take a positive position here on middle, walking forward a little bit, spamming out that damage towards the combo. And Ams gets in quite deep, gets behind, but Tech cleans him up. Hair P onto Shocky though, is going to even things. Hair P now dancing across from the high ground. He and Kyler doing huge work, really opening things up here for the last resort. Nox is already backed out. Numlock's trying to escape. 16 health, he needs the arrow, he gets it. And Flippy pistols down War. No heal love for War there from Nursey. TLR trying to continue here. They actually have a little Uber advantage. They could just go and kill off Nox, but they're scared, they're terrified. They're just expecting he has the Uber. They're going to slow things down a little bit here.
Yeah, they can't like know that they had like a small advantage. No way they could. Epsilon's being aggressive actually. They're just walking through Sorum and contested. Oh, the big shot from Tech to Concrete, but he still dies. They forced the Uber though. Nox still holding to his Uber, losing 2 people there. Flippy and both Frenchies going down. Shoki's going down as well. 3 down, and Nox still holding for his Uber. Not sure if it's the right decision.
Yeah, it's going to be another 10 seconds before those spawns come in. They're going to be able to buy like 7 or 8 seconds with the Uber. But they haven't managed to find a single frag. But as I say that though, I curse Kyler, and now things are in position. Ams jumping in, Concrete's putting them into the corner. Ams has a perfect opportunity here to get a buttload of frags. He's trying to chase down Nox, but gets caught out. Crossbow to the face. Nox doesn't survive though. Yeah. Concrete with the long range rocket manages to get that med pick. Just the rocket on the top of the rump splashes onto Nox. And TLR now with an opportunity to convert this into a round.
They're just gonna push on left side. No heals for Epsilon, they're just gonna play together with their med and...
They did it!
That was nice, that was really nice. From questionable hold from Nox. I'm not sure if it was like... he dropped 3 players, I don't know if they were around him or just on the flank, but they lost 3 having a full bar advantage. And they had to pop on a really awful position, and from there it just snowballed.
Yeah, a lot of deaths coming in against Shocky and Flippy in the last map and this one so far. Both soldiers jumping in lower right there, Concrete and Amps trying to get into the Epsilon combo. They forced them onto the low ground. That would have been a great opportunity for War to walk forward, but they decided to back off and see what Epsilon want to do, and they're just beating out the frags here. This is working beautifully. Flippy has managed to claim their med pack lower. Hair P is getting scared, doesn't want to take that fight. But Flippy is deep behind enemy lines. Meanwhile, Tech and Nox retreat towards their second. They're going to go in now. They want to use this distraction of Flippy, but this is... Oh, it's just Tech in fact going in for the bomb. He's trying to get it onto Nursey. Oh, Nursey pops off to save herself. I think that rocket would have killed. The splash was close enough. Now Nox with the big Uber advantage. So...
No Frenchies. They're still gonna fight
no
it.
Frenchies.
Like, yeah, Shoki's going in. He's really weak. He's gonna get taken down again. 4 players down. Like, I don't know. Like Epsilon is playing really badly at the moment. Like holding for the Ubers, but like losing people left and right. Nox tried to surf out. He's probably gonna survive. Actually, Mike and Flippy get 2 kills. I'm not sure where, but might be able to be the saving grace. It's gonna be the saving grace for holding last, I think. If they fall back.
Mike coming in from behind. That's a pincer here.
Never mind.
They get absolutely smashed in the lobby. Amps is the only player forward on the field here. He's just picked up the kit. He's gonna skip jump onto the hut. He's trying to get in, but kind of stuns himself as he jumps there, trying to chase down Nox. But Concrete is now hiding up on middle. But he's the only guy here. Look at that. 4 players in this spawn wave. Nursey, War, Kyler, and Herpy all coming back up. But somehow Epsilon managed to actually crush TLR all the way back in their own lobby. And
I don't know
Epsilon's
how,
lobby.
like they had the
Mike.
awful
It was Mike.
Like, yeah, only Mike. Mike happened, I guess.
TLR got to position both their soldiers up on the pipe here, but the Epsilon combo is coming in on green. They have a huge Uber advantage. 40% right now. Mike gonna jump up and try and chase out Concrete. They realise they've isolated Amps in the Sorum as well, so Mike gonna go and take that 1-on-1. He's got Shocky with him though. But I'm landing a big rocket
Epsilon
onto
have
Stefan,
a big
but
Uber
he's...
advantage. They still have 20% advantage. I don't know if they know about it. They're pushing under. They should know about it actually. They're pushing.
Nursey's gonna get
right
it.
into lights. They popped.
War survives as well, so Nursey's able to pop off here. Concrete versus Mike. MGE on the hut. Mike comes out on top now. Tech trying to take control of that high ground. But as the Uber fades, it's man advantage here for Epsilon. But as I say that, it turns into a 3-on-3. Numlock is in deep and will go down, but Tech comes in, gets a 2k. Or Nursey going down. Hairpy is able to pistol him. Mike's going to try and stand on the point. Hairpy just needs to buy half a second here for his teammates to come in. He does go down. Kylo gets the cleanup. And the last resort hold on, but Nox has respawned on crits, so it's just a momentary breather here before they have to face even more pain. And Flippy on sniper.
Well. Yeah, Flippy sniper.
Tags Concrete, connects the headshot on. It's not the frag onto Kyler. Flippy then onto Amps as well. He's just bringing out the headshots here. It's like a cash register, man. I just hear it ka-ching, ka-ching, ka-ching.
Why would you need crits when you have like perma crit sniper?
Nursey!
Oh, wow.
Is it going to be able to make it around the corner? Flippy with the headshot. How many headshots has this been? Like 3, 4 in a row?
It's been 5, I think. I got it right.
Oh wow, Sniper, it's a pretty decent class. The crits didn't even matter. Nox doesn't get it. Flippy just hitting everything there.
This guy is insane, like he's... Like even online he was so good on Sniper.
When he's on, man. 2 rounds. The difference here is Epsilon making on to the 7th middle. 4-2. War is getting very aggressive on his left hand side. He's trying to walk forward and do damage to the scouts, and he's got Flippy down to half health. So that means the soldiers of TLR can have an easier time here. Shoggy is going to get focused down by Hairpy, who now battles for the high ground control, but Mike and Tech looking to jump up there to challenge Concrete. It's 5-on-5 here, but the scout advantage perhaps favours TLR for the cleanup if they can control that high ground. Concrete versus Mike up top, but neither player manages to claim the frag, but TLR claim the position, and they have earned themselves this mid fight just about.
That's so weird. Like AMS is supposed to be the pocket and Concrete the the Roma, but on every mid AMS is the one going down first, jumping really aggressive, and like Concrete just staying far back and spamming from the top. And again, this mid he didn't jump them. I don't know if it's a strat or he's just too afraid of dying, but AMS is the one going for the play most of the time on the mid. But it worked this time.
Yeah, well, like if you were gonna choose one soldier to go in for your solo play, it would probably be Amps. Like skill wise, he's a bit of a beast. You saw those air shot stats. Right now though, Concrete jumping in to follow up on Amps' damage. Both soldiers jumping back here and hoping that their scouts can do work. Hairpy's already in and he's in control of that tree, and the Uber gets popped off. Epsilon are committing deep here. Tech is hungry for frags, trying to get onto Nursey. Will claim that one with an air shot. And
Hairpy onto Nox. Nox get the... Oh wow. Nox got
just
the health back.
surrounded by players. They're all bounced up though. Here comes Amps. Nox goes down. Amps from the window, but how many players are TLR going to have to lose to get that med pick? Ward gets spotted out in the saw room. He's got sticks on mid. There's a back cap attempt as well. Kyler's dancing. He's drawn 4 players back. But
yeah,
Flippy,
that's really smart from Kyler.
Flippy's just hiding on middle here.
TLR's gonna get spawns.
Concrete's going to walk into Flippy's trap. Jumps up, leaves his medic exposed. Nursey gets pinned against the wall. Flippy, Shocky, and I think it was Mike jumping in to do that damage and set up those frags, and TLR might be about to get wiped. War's doing his best to soften up Flippy, but Hairpy doesn't react in time. Could have had that frag. It's now Shocky, fully buffed, versus Kyler and Hairpy, but they're getting mauled. The scouts are going ham. They just focused on Knock. Shocky needs to change his name to Crap again. That was not good enough.
I don't know. Like both team going over the head. Like they got the med Epsilon, and they should have just played more cautiously. They just stay in and lost that combo. That was really sloppy from them.
Flippy currently down here as TLR take control of 2nd/4th. You're gonna see Shocky playing NG. He's got a level 1, probably be level 2 by the time this Push comes in. Oh, they're actually not going to push, they're going to wait for their charge. What am I talking about? Am's contesting Mike there on the little window, gets a little support from Warhurrier, trying to focus down those soldiers, but Tech rotates with Mike. We're getting a lot of information though. They see Taylor are going to be coming in from that right hand side. Nox retreats into the spawn, he's going to rotate to the left hand side, but the sentry gun is just rebuilding. It's going to go down instantly. Taylor get an easy round there. What were Epsilon doing?
Taylor just walked from the point. Easy. That's how.
What was Epsilon's plan? Nothing.
I thought, yeah, they just wanted to kite the Uber as long as possible. But they forgot that
somebody needs to block the point.
Yeah,
they thought the sentry was going to do it, but they moved it at exactly the wrong time. Oh, a little pause.
Do we have a pause? Yeah, it looks like a pause.
So we're on the way to the 8th mid fight here. It's currently 4-3 in favour of Epsilon eSports. This is a best of 3 series. Epsilon smashed Badlands. What was it, like 5-1?
Yeah, 5-1.
Then they lost out on Snake War after a really close game. Or not Snake War, Sunshine.
Yeah.
4-1.
Yeah.
And now they were here. 4-3 in favour of Epsilon on Snake War. 1 round the difference, but still like 9 minutes left to play. It really is anyone's game here. Epsilon, not like the undefeatable Epsilon of old. They've shown that they have some weaknesses. TLR seem to be able to exploit them. TLR... Oh, I just actually see a little connection problem thing there in the STV. It's cool. I think we're still in a pause team. A little unpause.
I think.
Somebody's going to be rejoining the server in 90 seconds time.
But yeah, I really didn't expect it to be such a close game after that Badland games. It was really one-sided. The Sunshine map, though, we see like a turn of momentum. TLR just winning a lot of fights, and I'm pretty sure it was like give them the strength and the passion, as Milan would say, to keep on believing and fighting for that Snakewater map. And we're gone live again.
The mid fight is getting underway, and it's going to be both TLR soldiers jumping up to their little right roof, and now they're going in for the second bomb here. Numlock's gone down. TLR throwing the bodies deep into Epsilon territory, but Nox is backed out with Tech, so it's on Flippy, Shocky and Mike to try and make something happen. But as I say that, they've managed to find 3 frags here. War, Amps and Hairp going down. Concrete going to join them in a spawn queue. Kyler trying to meet up with Nursey. Nursey jumps up onto Cheese, but is getting chased by Tech. But that rocket is only going to tickle. Nursey survives for now. Kyler runs forward looking for a frag here, but he's committed himself to Cheese.
Yeah.
He's trapped. Is he going to be able to trade? No, Tech is going to win that one. And TLR...
No, they're fighting it. TLR is like...
I like it.
TLR,
I like it.
I like it as well. Like, they're so aggressive. Like, I didn't expect that. They're fighting for every point. But Ward probably gonna get down though.
Even Nox was surprised by that one.
Wow.
He didn't bother to save his soldiers. He just let Amps destroy them. And now, just as the point is nipple hairs away from being capped, TLR commit 3 players, but Numlock and Flippy, they've got their blue overalls on, man. These guys are just cleaning up. TF2's janitors mopping up those frags right there. And
Sun's pushing on the left side from their perspective.
TLR
trying to get a kill on Nursey.
price.
Yeah, they're gonna. TLR's getting spawns though. They might be able to hold it.
Epsilon just back off. They see the block coming in. They just step back and say, "Yeah, why don't you all jump on the point so we can focus you down?" War the last man to die there, trying to spam those stickies, but just can't block it. And Epsilon extend their lead again, 5-3 here. 7 minutes left on the clock. I still believe. My prediction was too low, but I'm still expecting a golden cap here, Bulle.
I went for the 4-2, so my prediction is already over.
On to middle here, and Numlock with a nice sticky to take away Kyler's buff. Numlock just pre-firing those stickies top right. He knows the soldiers are there.
Well, Mike onto Nursey right away, picking her down.
What is War up to? Oh, War's running the Demo Man shield here. He's got his Nessie's 9-iron out. They clearly had some plan, some EU gimmick. This is just bizarre. Immediately the middle was lost when Mike went in and got that med pick. Now War is back on the sticky launcher. I'm not entirely sure what's going on. Ams is going to jump in and try and force Nox, but he was kind of early, did a lot of damage. But the Uber is just about to come in and keep all these Epsilon players alive anyway. And it looks like they might be getting a kind of easy round here to extend it to 6-3. How did we ever doubt you, Epsilon? Now, this is tough, you know. 5 minutes, 40 seconds on the clock, and a 3-round deficit. Epsilon have so many options here. They don't have to continue to play aggressive. They can just sit back and run the clock down if they want to. But they probably won't even do that. They'll just continue to smash here. And it looks like War is not running the charge and charge to middle. He is trying to walk forward with the stickies though. He's looking for Flippy, but Flippy just hides.
They're trying to force the aggression here. They have to. 5 minutes left, 3 round down. They have to do something.
Nox goes down though, RP! Rushing that medic. Nursey going down though, Shocky with the 2k. And a third there, kills off Kyler, wow. Mike with 2. The Shocky and Mike show. This is TF2 circa 2012.
Big happy. He got down there.
Wow. In the space of about 3 minutes, TLR have just thrown the game. Thrown the game. It's over.
Yeah, I told you. Easy, I never doubted Epsilon. I would do it.
Let's go! The last resort. You still got 4 minutes. Ams believes he's in onto Numlock. Whiffs the air shot though, but will connect that rocket to the ground. Shoot floor, get kills. And, you know, Nox with the great read in the game here. He knows that TLR are going to be playing very aggressive. So why not run the crits here? He's got the crits out. He just needs to perhaps keep his demo alive, but Numlock is just coming back in the face. Nursey going down there as Flippy goes aggressive. So the crits mightn't even matter here, but Nox has that almost up right now, 90%. Serves a rocket into the Sorin. TLR just throwing players at Epsilon, trying to get lucky, trying to get in some important frags. Shocky gonna clean up Kyler there in kitchen, but TLR have lost all composure. The TLR that we saw come out in Sunshine with those excellent team fight executions. This isn't the same team anymore, man. They've just given up. They've let their heads hang.
They had the opportunity to do something, but they let it slip it away.
Wow! Numlock catches 2 frags there with 1 crit sticky. He's just spamming them out. And it just gives everywhere there on second. The meat grinder in effect. Epsilon steamrolling forward here with 3 minutes left on the clock. They're hungry for another round. This game could end 8-3 at this rate.
Yeah,
I don't think it's a fair scoreline.
Yeah, it isn't. Because, I don't know. It in a span of like 2 minutes, Epsilon got 2 rounds or something. I don't know what happened. They just switched. Turn on the button.
Wara, he doesn't care anymore. He's running the demo night to middle. Can he get a hilarious frag onto Nox? I hope so. He's waiting for his charge to come up. He's looking for that target. Here we come. He's onto Numlock. Eventually force Seb Barton to kill himself. Nox kills him. Gets 2 saws there. He's got charge. And wow, what a way to end this game. A wipe on middle there. The demo night proven, kinda ineffective. It didn't change the fortunes of the last resort. Epsilon in full control here. They're going to stack middle and move forward. With still 2 minutes left on the clock, they can cap out here.
Yeah, they're going for the 8-3. They're going for it.
War's trying to make it work, you know, he's getting ready for matchmaking with these unlocks. But who knew that scouts were just really powerful? Uber's pretty good as well. Nox has popped, he's running forward onto the point, he's dancing, he's juking, he's setting up frags for his team. And that's going to be 8-3. Epsilon eSports progress to the grand final where Reason await. They just cap out there. Like, what a total collapse from the last resort. They showed us so much on Sunshine and even here on Snake War, but Bulle, they just lost it, man. They lost it in their heads.
Yeah, like I said, I don't know. Like, they had the opportunity. I think it was 2-2 or 3-2 at some point for Epsilon. And Tiala was pushing to Epsilon last. They could have like Drew here, like going for the 3-3, but I don't know. In the span of like 2 minutes, they just got rolled and like kept on losing round. But overall, it was a really close game. Like throughout the 3 maps.
Shocky top damages on Scout. He also top frags on Scout and tops the assists on Scout. Shocky was clearly unhappy with his performance on Sunshine. You saw him changing his name to Crap. But over those last, what was it, like 4 rounds that went unanswered, like he was really beasting it, padding his stats there. Incredible. Nursey, total reversal here from the previous map. 17 deaths to Nox's 8. Like, at one point the game was 4-3. And there was like 8 minutes left or something. And they managed to just lose 4 rounds like that, man.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know what happened. But yeah, Shocky, like, doing it big this map. Probably trying to prove again that he's the best scout in Europe. Like, he hasn't played in Prem for so long, but doesn't seem like it hindered him in any way. He still got it.
It's pretty easy though when you've got supporting soldiers like Tech and Mike who are putting out 300 plus damage over the course of the map, also finding themselves like 25 plus frags each. Flippy showing up as well. You know, we're giving all the credit here to Shocky, but remember that sick spree Flippy had? The headshot after headshot on second, pushing into last as well. Hair P again with another strong performance, but his teammates let him down. Amps only manages to get 13 frags. Didn't even manage 300 damage. Concrete 13. War 14. Kyler 17. They just got mauled there right at the end. I wish you could see the stats whenever it was 4-3, what the game looked like then.
To be honest, I'm pretty sure if Butnose was playing, Tiala would have won. But
obviously.
They didn't get the big B, big Butnose. But yeah, I think it was an okay game considering they played with 2 mercs. Mm-hmm. I guess Concrete and Nursey are not main.
I think Nursey is their main medic now. Yeah.
Really?
But Concrete is just for the cup, I believe. Buntnose is their main roamer now.
I thought Seroton was still playing with them.
I think he's been having connection problems or something.
Yeah, I thought he was just like for the moment, but I thought he was gonna play it for them after he got his connection back.
David says Seroton is taking a break, so I don't think he's gonna play this season. I don't know.
Fair enough.
But that was the semi-final. Epsilon taking the series 2-1. As people might have expected, but it was action packed. It was close. We saw everything. We're going to go do a little break right now, but stay with us here on Team Fortress TV. We'll be coming back with the grand final. Reason versus Epsilon coming up in about 10 to 15 minutes. Go and refresh yourselves. Get ready. I think it's going to be me and Sideshow casting it, so spam those Sideshow emotes, please. Subscribe to that guy's channel and subscribe to Team Fortress TV as well. Pretty please. Stay here for more soon.